Situation. Lifestyles of the locked and loaded.
With Armslist, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors. So when you're in the market, please consider Armslist. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Armslist. All right, but oh no, I still messed up. Hold on, let me put Patrick in here. Boom, there we go.
I have to buy this from somebody.
You're looking at something?
That
Guns?
Gun that I just sent you a picture of.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see.
I might have to go see about trading for it because that thing.
Oh, okay. I can't see it yet. Hey, son.
No, I sent it in the group chat.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, with me and you?
With you and me and Walt.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on one second. Let me get you in here. Okay, that should be better. There we go.
Oh,
there we go. Back in the building. All right, listen. First of all, let's do the jazz hands. Jazz hands, yay, jazz hands. We are back on player, so we can actually hold up shooters.
Got a bad connection.
Oh, me?
I'm chippery. I'm check if there's anything running in the background.
No, there shouldn't be, unless one of the. I don't know I don't know.
It might be me. Let me see if Steam is running. Steam is downloading games without me allowing it.
Oh, your Steam. Okay. I was about to say, because the boys, they have.
Well, no, you're on fiber now, right?
Yeah, but they've got the access to this fiber.
Yeah, you should be fine.
You don't know how crazy they get. But anyway, so yeah, you're joining us live on Player, so we can actually hold guns. And let's see. This, I think I've shown this before. Look at that.
Yeah, real Bushmaster.
Do you recognize that? Yeah, this is the only reason why I bought this gun. Because of that Bush. And then there's a little. Is that the. I don't know. Is that the arms pistol? Yeah, it is the arm pistol on there. Inside of that. But some of these logos are different, because I think there's one that has that arm pistol bigger, right? I'm not sure what year that is. I have to find out. So anyway, so you're joining us here live. Patrick will probably have some guns to show off, because I know while I was on the road, he was driving, like that chat he was just talking about, he was posting the living bejeebus out of there.
Walter, I don't know what happened to Walter. While you were gone, you can see he made no comments at all on anything. I don't know what happened.
Really?
To him.
Oh, okay.
But look at the chat log. I posted.
No, I know. No. Most of the stuff you were throwing up there, I thought was for Walt. I didn't realize whether it was because I could see you guys sometimes going ding 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 ding, and I'm like,
he must not be feeling well because he didn't.
That might have been going on for a couple of days. I know he's not. Yeah, he's definitely sick today. So this is episode. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see.
I have no idea.
I think this is episode 1041 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. I had all of that here, and then it went away, which is weird. I don't know how I lost all that.
You want to hear something cool? A new health update?
Yeah, what's up? What's going on with you? You all right?
Officially, so last week when I went and I stood on a scale for the first time in 6 months, I'm officially down like 35 or 40 pounds.
Oh, awesome.
Congratulations,
man. That's great.
At my super fattest, if you go watch back a podcast like a year and a half ago, I was at like 210. I'm down to like 175.
Oh, wow. And what is your secret? Are you on that Ozempic?
Eat a little bit less and just actually don't sit on my ass all day. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
You're not on the Chromie V diet?
God, no. That kid is eating us out of house and home. Funny enough, I made dinner tonight, and he ate like a pig. And I was like, oh my... Because I've been working all day, and I was like, Mara, I guess you didn't give him a snack this afternoon because he's eating like he's, we hadn't seen food in 2 days. And she was like, no, I gave him a whole snack this afternoon. He's just eating again. I was like, holy cow.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
He goes through phases. Right now, he's in a hungry phase, and then next week, he'll be in a not hungry phase.
Oh, okay. I heard her shouting something at you just now. I don't know.
I have no idea what she was
I don't know what she said. But yes, this is 1041, episode 1041. Will Trump save the 2A? That's what we got going on here. Let Let me do some shout-outs real quick, Patrick. Shout-out to Jade Grew. I see him out there. Cujo74 says, we will see if Trump comes through for us this time. And Jade Grew says, hoping he tears down a ton of government bloat and corruption, too. And Cujo says, I don't know. He's making nice with the same media that almost got him killed. He needs to be honest and keep telling the truth. Yeah, I think he's going to do that, but I think he's also trying to be magnanimous at the same time.
I agree with that.
Yeah, he was talking about, I think Trump met with Morning Joe or something like that.
I saw that.
Yeah,
they are
crazy.
They are broken.
They are on that knob. Are on that knob hard.
They have bent the knee and kissed the ring, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, exactly. Shooting Gallery says, what's crack-a-lacking, everyone? Waiting for the link. Did you send Joe the link?
Emailed it.
Okay, Joe, Lola says she emailed it to you. And let me see if I'll do it. And also, shout out to Vanessa Kitty, who is joining us live. Great to see her. I try to share this on all my social medias for the people out there. So, Joe, if you need that sent in a different... Okay, Lola says she's sending it. All right, cool. And then let me throw this up here. Let's see how I can do this. I think like this is how I do this. Boom! There's our logo for today. Will Trump save the 2A? What do you think about that, Pat? Did you see this?
I don't know if he will. I saw that. You sent it to us.
Yeah. So there you go. For the people listening on audio, it's Trump with muscles, dressed up like Superman with a cape and a big T. This is all AI, of course. Gold Dictator AK. As close as I could get the AI to do. It's not perfect. I'm sure Patrick's going to complain about the stock on this one.
Oh God, that's a weird. That's not a gold AK. That's some weird conglomeration AR-AK. He's got a magazine. He's got a belt of ammo coming out the back.
Yeah, but it's not really right. The ammo's not right, actually. Yeah, it looks like two-way ammo, like two-directional.
Yeah.
But that's about as close as we get. So there, that's what you guys get from us. So yeah, good question. And you guys can leave your comments. Tell us what you think about that. This is my first time broadcasting since the election. And Lola, actually, we were both at SEMA show in Las Vegas during the election, which I did. I was there for the last time Trump won and got elected, because a friend of mine called me and told me now every 4 years I'm supposed to be in Las Vegas whenever elections are going on. But Trump can't run again. Who knows who will be running next time? We'll see.
Yep. We
might have Ramaswamy. We might have Vance. Vance is looking all right now.
I like Vance a lot.
I'm liking him. You know, and then we'll get one of my people as the second lady at some point if Vance... What is she now that Vance is the vice president? The third, fourth lady?
She's I don't know what they call that.
Because Vance's wife is Indian. We're going to have a lot of Indian people up in the White House, man. We got Ramaswamy is going to be visiting.
Imagine this waft of curry coming out of there.
This would be awesome. You know you like curry. Don't even front. Do not even.
She's called the second lady.
So she's already the second lady.
No, she's the. So she would be. What's Trump being called? Trump elect, president elect. So she would be the second lady elect.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to look this up.
Because Trump would be the president-elect. Melania is the
first lady. Yeah, so I'm assuming she's the same, because didn't they call that idiot? What's his name would be the first gentleman? Oh no, what's her name's husband was the first gentleman. I don't know his name. What's the name of the first gentleman? Harris's husband.
You know the dude.
Inhofe.
Yeah,
like that.
We got Joe joining us.
Jack Mehoff.
Shooting Gallery up in here.
What's up, man? Sorry, I had to scarf down a crap ton of food before I hopped on. So
no, we appreciate you coming in last minute, especially. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. So on that question, that's our question of the day. We can talk about that or whatever, because I know I haven't been here for a while. Whatever you guys want to. So, do you think Trump is going to save the Second Amendment? I think Patrick. Well, no, let's start with Patrick because I don't know if you gave your answer or not.
Short answer, no. I think he's got too much other stuff on his plate to do that. I'm hoping that somebody's chirping in his ear to put the right person in front of the ATF who will help save the Second Amendment. But
yes, Brandon Herrera. That's my vote.
I don't think it's going to happen, personally.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's a whole other question. That's a whole other question. Yeah, that's a whole other thing we'll talk about here. We'll talk about that. So, okay, so let's just go down. So, and then we'll get all deep into this.
I don't think Trump cares about guns, and I don't think he ever has.
Yeah, so that's from Patrick. Okay, so Joe, what do you think?
I think he has a good chance. There's a good chance he gets some good pro-gun bills passed this time, because I think he knows that he kind of messed up with trusting the NRA last time. So I think if he has the right people in his ear, the fact that Don Jr. shared that concealed carry reciprocity is back on the table, I think he's got a great chance at it. I'll believe it when I see it. That's kind of my opinion on it. I would much rather him. I'd much rather see the economy get better, where gas isn't expensive, and I don't have to take out a mortgage to go to the.
That's
Aldi.
the main thing. Is getting our energy costs down will bring down the cost of everything. If he can actually get Russia and Ukraine to stop killing each other, if he can get Russia and Ukraine to stop killing each other, and if he can get Israel to behave for like 35 seconds, because they don't know how to, those people don't know how to behave, we won't have so much ammo getting produced and sold to foreign nations.
Yeah. I.e., if we see peace in the world and not World War III,
ammo,
like we are on the edge of right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see 7.62 by 39 come below like 700 a case.
The high levels of corruption in Ukraine, once things settle down over there, we will see hopefully a mass influx of stuff, parts kits, rifles, because there's no bans against Ukraine sending them to us. Those people are corrupt as shit. They'll want to make as much money as they can off of us. So we'll see all that stuff get imported.
So you're saying you want a Ukrainian SKS?
I would love a Ukrainian SKS. I don't think Ukraine ever made an SKS, but I would love one. I want a Ukrainian. Over there. I want a Ukrainian. A Malyuk. I would love to see a Malyuk parts kit come into the country.
Ukraine should get in the business of making every single freaking.
That's a Ukrainian gun. 74 bullpup that they create.
Yes, please, Ukraine. Make that.
It could happen, Hank. Conceivably, if things go the right way in the next 4 years, you may have a Malyuk on your wall.
Yeah, come on, more bullpups.
I like bullpups, but not AK bullpups.
I'm in the same boat. I just want it because it's weird.
I've got one of the best.
Yeah. I bet you do.
I would love to see them bring. I mean, there's going to be military vehicles. There's going to be night vision. Yeah. There's going to be Russian body armor with blood stains on it. I want all of it to get imported.
Okay, let me give my yes. Okay, Patrick's getting graphic, but you know that Patrick has this dream all laid out.
I would love to go over there and pick the bones. I would wish I had somebody over there.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen.
Can you answer that? Like, who hurt you? Just asking for a friend.
We get peace. Patrick. You might wind up over there. I know Walter will
and
probably.
The funny thing is, I'm a bit of a Russophile. I have nothing against Russia or Russians. I love their stuff. I think their AKs are awesome. I wish I could get more of them.
The Russians just need to get rid of Putin. That's all. Yeah. It's pretty simple. Yeah. So here's my thing on this. When I thought about this, I said, because when I posed this question, I asked myself the question. Here's my answer. No. That's my answer to will Trump save the Second Amendment. Now, there's caveats to that. I'm not hating on Trump or anything. I voted for Trump all 3 times. I believe he won all 3 times. This time it was so overwhelming that
you've been gone since before the election, right?
Yeah.
My favorite election take were Democrats, leftists, I should say, hopping on Twitter and all the other places going, 15 million votes. Where'd the 15 million votes go? How did Kamala 15 million Democrats just sat
Kamala
out?
never had that, bro.
And it's like y'all are so close to the plot. If you just reach out, you could touch it. But they just can't get there in the end.
No. Kamala never had it. She never had it. So to get
what I'm saying is they're complaining that.
Yeah, about where the votes go.
Biden and
but look at that pollster that had to quit that said that
that woman, she quit.
Yeah, I think she said Kamala was going to win Iowa, I want to say.
Yeah, by like 3, and Trump beat her by like 16 points.
Yeah. I mean, so it was a lot of bullshit going on. And then if you look at there's like one of the finance people, there's an Asian lady that's a finance person that's really mad, and I've seen her, because all I had was Fox News. That's all I could pretty much stomach to watch
isn't that kind
while I
of
was on the road.
thing? Like Asian lady.
She's Asian. I don't know.
Just in finance. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where she's from. I believe I don't know. I don't know exactly what her genetic heritage is, but she's mad because she was saying that they lied to the people that were getting money. Because look at the thing. Let's see. I saved this somewhere. I'm trying to see if I could find it. You know, there's people who, here we go. There's people complaining about how much money that they were sending, that they gave to get endorsements from celebrities, right?
And they're $20 million in debt now. They came out after $1 billion was spent, being $20 million in debt.
Yeah. So I don't know why. I guess I can't necessarily share this, but it says $5 million to Megan Thee Stallion for her endorsement.
Yes. Yep.
I don't think they should be spending money like that for campaigns.
Yeah.
I understand like literature and like advertisements on TV and stuff. I understand that.
I wasn't aware that you had to pay someone for them to endorse. When did that start?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
$3 million to Lizzo, $1.8 million to Eminem, and $1 million to Oprah. That Oprah says didn't go to her.
That fat ass. What do you expect? That woman got to eat.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is
also saying the word fat ass. Did you? I sent you that video clip of the lawyer telling Letitia James to back off.
From New York. That woman's retarded. Yeah,
I thought that was
retarded.
hilarious.
She looks like a mix of Biggie Smalls, who I like Biggie Smalls, and a freaking and she looks like a mix of him and what is a Rottweiler. That's basically who she looks retarded. There's something wrong with that chick. And she's still not giving up, apparently. But yeah, all this money that went out there, a lot of those people are mad. But here's my thing that I wanted to say about Trump. So I think, first of all, Trump has helped the Second Amendment, and I'll tell you guys how. When he was actually in office, he did and said some things that I don't think helped anything. But one of the things he did do that did help us was the Supreme Court appointments. That helped. And I'm not sure whether or not he's going to have that opportunity in the next 4 years, but those things helped. Then there was other things that he didn't do that could have helped. Like he could have actually put someone in the ATF, and that would have helped if he would gotten his act together there, and other things that went on that we could talk about. So this time around, I'm not sure. That's where I'm at. I'm not sure what's going to happen, and my gut instinct is that not necessarily, because of all the stuff that Joe and Patrick were talking about. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. We might get pushed to the back when it comes to guns.
I see him getting 1, maybe 2 really good pro-gun laws passed, or executive orders, or something that's good as a pro-gun American.
Yeah,
I'd rather him focus on other stuff at hand. Like, yes, I want the pro-gun laws, and I want, I don't want to have to pay a $200 tax stamp to buy a suppressor. Yeah. But
I'll take nothing. Like, basically, we don't go, like, we're kind of at a standstill, or like you're saying, maybe we get a little bit of stuff, but the other stuff is affecting a lot of things. Like, how much money do you have? The prices of things, availability.
Yes, I would take getting prices of everything down. Mm-hmm. That will help us. If I had more money in my pocket, I could go buy more guns and ammo and all those stupid shit that goes with it.
Did you see how Joe Scarborough I don't even want to talk about that idiot.
So
but did you see that he didn't even know like the price of cheese had gone up?
Those people have zero concept of going to a
he didn't know the price of was it cheese or butter? I think it might have been butter.
They have no concept of going. They don't understand.
No, he's got people who go there. Yeah.
Those types of people and a lot of the politicians in today's day and age don't relate to people like us. Like they don't. They haven't been relatable or that in a while.
Yeah, and ironically, Trump's not in office, but it does seem like we wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% U.S.-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. Hold on, let me fix this here. Let's see. We'll put Patrick in here. These things are all like messed up, which I'm not sure why, but we'll get it sorted out. Okay, so what I was saying before I was so rudely cut off by my own self. What the hell was I saying?
I don't know. Something about Joe Scarborough didn't know shit about shit.
I don't even know who that is.
Morning Joe, he's a total retarded lefty that has nothing but bad.
Supposed to be a Republican.
Oh,
but
he's retarded.
This is why I don't have TV. This is awesome.
He was the one that I guess he's family friends with the Bidens, and he was the one telling people Joe Biden is the sharpest, best he's ever been. This is the best Joe Biden. And it's retarded.
Yeah, Joe Biden is still doing retarded shit, like how he let Ukraine. He gave them the go-ahead to launch those missiles and everything, but then he was in the Amazon, and I think he made an announcement or something in the Amazon, and then like walked off into the Amazon. No one knows where he's going. But Scarborough, Scarborough is not. He's not worth your time. But that's the dude who was groveling to Trump and promising to be nicer because they don't want to get fired, basically. Right, a lot of people.
All of them are. Well, did you see after post-election the drop-off that all the left-leaning media has had? Mm-hmm. Some up to like 50% of their viewer rate.
Whoever is still why are people watching? Like Joe's saying, why are people even watching these people?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, but they had a lot of people. Listen, this was the biggest con.
For anybody listening, it's not like I listen to Fox News either. I think they're all lying.
Yeah, I don't listen to any of it.
I don't watch any of them.
It's so over dramatized.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only if news comes across my feed, I will look at some Fox News stuff. But mostly I'll go look it up myself. I'll look at actually, like if it's something that's interesting to me and it's in the feed, I don't really care who it's coming from. I'll look at it if it's coming from CNN if I want to know what's...
I don't even look it up.
No, but I'm saying on YouTube. On YouTube. I don't have like regular TV. So if I see something come across my feed for some reason, then I'll go look at it. Most of it is probably Fox because I would look at the Fox YouTube clips because sometimes, it's like better looking people over there. Better looking chicks to look at than the other places.
As crazy as this is, I pretty much get all my news from either 4chan or Twitter.
Yeah.
That's it.
I get all my news in a group text with Crump, Dark, and Rich, and that's how I know what's going on.
That's one of the sources of my news. Then me and Patrick and Walter have one also.
Yeah, if I walk in and Walter in the morning, he's like, "Did you hear this?" I'm like, "No, clearly I didn't, Walter, because I don't watch the news. I am so disconnected from the world. It's so freeing. I've recently just deleted my Facebook. I've deleted every other account that I have other than like my YouTube stuff.
Socials are useless.
Oh my god, it's so awesome. My phone's not buzzing over stupid notifications of people I haven't talked to since probably 10, 15 years ago. It's awesome.
Yeah. I try to keep track of what's going on out there, but yeah, it's tough to watch these things. I think I look at it more when I'm on the road and I have to stay in a hotel, and then it's like I can't look at
you turn on a hotel TV and like half the stations are just news stations. So
but even Fox News drives me nuts. I can't look at it.
I take a laptop everywhere, and I have my content I like watching on my laptop.
Yeah. Yep, that's the better way to go. If I'm not doing that, let's say I'm editing or something on my laptop, which I've spent a lot of time doing it when I'm in hotels, I will just go. Because I need something in the background, right? I'll just play cartoons. I'll be honest with you.
You're like watching King of the Hill reruns.
Yeah, anything I could get, Family Guy, whatever. Whatever's playing, Bob's Burgers. I don't give a crap. I need something to run in the background that doesn't really super annoy me. And all those things have a lot of woke shit that goes through it. So, but what I was gonna say, ironically, it seems like gas prices went down a little bit, but I don't know how long that's gonna be. I don't know if that's, and also the stock market went up, which is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Things are. I mean, we're still headed for some sort of crash. I just don't know if we're gonna push it through for another 4 years, or I don't know.
I mean, this. Let's bring it down to our reality. Ammo prices, is that going to come down, or are we going to be able to get surplus Glocks under 300 from AIM surplus? Like that. That's how I look at we're doing good. We can get surplus. Really good guns.
So are we able to get that now or no?
I mean, you can get Gen 3s for $350.
I need another Gen 3, so that's good because I have this, and I have literally nothing to put it on at the moment. I got a Gen. What's that?
Is that a Brownell slide?
Yeah, it's a Brownell.
Yeah, I think I have the rest of that.
Yeah, I got in a 34 not long ago.
Oh, the Kit Kat.
And traded it off last week for some cash money. So.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Since Brownell's parts.
Yeah.
Here.
Since we are showing some guns, let me see how I'm gonna do this. I need to go. Let's go back to the. Actually, here, I'll put this. This is the original AI that I use. I'll put this on here. So let me take us off. Boom. And then I will switch this over. Let's start with Joe. Joe's got a...
I got that.
What do you got? This. So, yeah, just explain what you're showing us here.
Okay, so this is my High Point 10mm carbine, 10.95.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll go get guns.
I love it. Mm-hmm. And then I have... been pretty much my bedside and all around carry gun. This is a SCT 19 frame Brownell's slide. Mm-hmm. Brownell. Most all the parts were bought from Brownell's. Got a Timney Alpha trigger in here. I got a Roscoe Bloodline barrel, and the Cerakote was done by my man Jay at Liberty Bell Firearms. They sponsor my podcast, so I always have to show them off whenever I can. But yeah, this thing's badass.
Very nice. Very nice. In the Kit Kat motif. Oh, I think we lost Patrick. He's going to get guns right now.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to Cerakote the High Point.
What are you thinking?
Well, I asked Dave if it was okay because they did send this up to the channel this year, and I've been absolutely loving it. And I was either thinking Miami splatter or Rhodesian camo, and I got the go ahead for Rhodesian camo from Dave. He was like, "Go for it! I don't care. That's awesome." Because I didn't want to just be doing that and then yo, why did you do that? Because they do their woodland camo, they do their M81, the Star Wars stuff, and all the Stormtrooper stuff. But yeah, no, a 10mm because I do want to take this pig hunting. Me and Rich are. We've been talking about trying to get a pig hunt together down in South Florida because he's got the 10mm High Point as well, but he has in the Hightower Armory stock. And I've had this, and we're like, we should try and take wild boar with our 10mm.
Okay, all right, cool. We might get Rich at some point here today.
Oh, nice.
Tonight coming on.
I've been wanting to go pig hunting with this gun for a good minute, and I don't know. Maybe you should start getting wild boar at your house, Hank. Okay, just start.
I thought Walter had those out at his place.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I
get 'em
haven't
at your
seen. I
house.
haven't seen any here. I haven't seen any in my place yet. I've seen a
Figure it
bunch of
out.
other. I've seen a bunch of. I don't want them over here. I think these dudes out here where I live, they'll bust caps in those things
I'm
already.
just saying,
So I
I
haven't seen
want to
any.
sit in the ambulance. All right, I don't.
Okay.
I want to sit in the ambulance and
Uh-huh.
just wait for one to come out on the range because that ambulance has been there for so long. They're used to it. I don't have to build a blind. Boom. There you go.
Well, you got
You go in the air conditioning tower.
Camp Keller is the place to go. Are we talking about killing
Yeah.
pigs?
Yeah. Walt
Camp
has
Keller is
them.
the place to go.
Yeah,
100%.
Walt has them.
There are tons of them out there, and there's already a blind.
Yeah, and you need to have some. I mean, I don't mind if you want to sit out. If you want to camp out at my place and get there's.
Just
I
have to have a
guarantee.
suppressor.
Yeah, I guarantee you that there's. What do we have? We've got some coyotes and things like that.
Squirrels.
If you want to shoot pigs, 100% Camp Keller is the place to go. There's already a blind. One of your other coworkers goes up there, and
I know he's got a
And it
pig.
worked.
He's got a pig there before, and this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I would say go to Walter's place.
The tag, you can get deer up there. It'd be anything you want, really.
Camp
I've
out
never
at Walt's
actually
place.
If you really got the tag, you could probably even get gator up there if you knew what you were doing.
I'm good with that. I'm good.
You've seen gators up there? Probably. There's big
I'm
bodies
sure,
of water
I'm sure
back
that
there.
wetland back around there, shit, yeah, there's
I'm
gators.
good. Yeah, I'm good. I don't. You know what? I respect them. That's their domain. I don't deal with anything that's coming out of the water. All right. I'm good.
You're not a real Floridian yet, because he's
not.
Get to.
Do you remember when he went back home during the hurricane?
Oh yeah,
He's not a Floridian yet. Floridians go, oh, hurricanes coming? I need more liquor.
Okay, Hank, okay. When the hurricane was coming directly over my house, and I thought I wasn't even going to have a house.
Do you know how many times that's happened to us?
Good. Well, you know what? Good for
Come on.
you. But I decided, it was a better decision that I pieced out, and
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I went home for a little bit.
Yeah, Lola and I, we lived when we first came here. We lived in West Palm Beach. I think there was we came in 2003, and I think there was a hurricane. When was Katrina? 5?
Katrina was 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Might have
and
been 4.
in that year there was 3 Cat 5s that hit directly over where we lived.
It was bad.
Yeah,
That was a bad year
also-
for hurricanes.
Yeah.
2005.
I'm like,
Yep, that
yeah,
was a bad year.
the only thing I didn't really care for with this whole hurricane getting back was the beaches got kind of jacked up because from all the water rising up, it really messed the area down here up. But it brought all the varmints and the bugs and stuff, and it just because it just raised the humidity and it was nuts. So I've been having a war on just critters running around the house or outside the house, getting them away. So yeah, there's going to be an exterminator that comes
So,
here. They're going to nuke the place.
When you live here long enough, Joe, you will realize that when you were young, I don't know if you ever saw this movie. It's called Jurassic Park. They made a whole bunch of them.
Yes, many times.
Florida is pretty much Jurassic Park.
We're one step away. Australia.
Yeah, that's Jurassic
That might be worse.
We're one step away.
Florida's pretty bad. I mean, I don't know. Florida is not necessarily like Arizona has some crazy shit.
Arizona got snakes and wasps. That's it. They're pussies.
Listen, Hank, I'm a beach bum. I live on the beach. I don't deal with gators. I don't deal with that.
Yeah, but you're not fully. I cannot endorse you and give you the stamp of being a full Floridian yet.
I've been here for 2 hurricanes, if that makes any difference.
In time, you'll go hurricane, schmurricane.
Yeah, the last one, Helene, I was like, whatever. And I was a street away from having my house flooded. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. And by the way, I did see, when I was driving out, I saw, what is this picture you sent, Patrick? Is this the back of your house?
That is the retention pond just over from our house.
Is there gators in here?
Get a good zoom in there.
Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me... okay, hold on. And I gotta switch.
This is chaos.
I gotta switch.
It's just
I gotta switch. Hold on one second. I'm switching it back. Okay, boom. Here we go. Okay, so
I would have killed that thing right then and there.
You can't. That's not how that works.
no, yeah. Unless you're in danger, you have to be in danger.
Yeah, that thing's pretty big. I'd just call myself in danger.
It's smaller than the size of Asher. That's a little baby gator. That nothing.
Yeah. Basically,
You're definitely not a Floridian because normal Florida people look at that and go, it's tiny. It's not going to mess with you.
Okay. So my first month when I moved down here, I'm like driving around. I had to go to the Department of Agriculture to drop off my concealed carry permit. Mm-hmm. And I'm in like Northport. Now, where I am in Sarasota County, I don't have, there's not like, you think there's an open body of water, there's gators. No, there's not. You got to go a little more inland. But I'm in Northport. I'm like, I'm going to fish this little creek. And there was literally like a 6 to 7 foot alligator just standing on a sandbar looking at me. And I'm like, no.
That's normal.
No, I'm good. Yeah. I was like, nope.
I've seen alligators crossing the street.
Yep.
Alligators take people's dogs all the time.
Dude, there have been people who have had horrible accidents going down Alligator Alley towards Miami because the dumbass gator walks across the road in the middle of the night. You're going 75 miles an hour and you have no idea pitch over. And
you have some dude in like a WRX just bombing down.
Oh yeah. It's a big problem.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit that will come out for you here. But don't worry about it, Joe. Give it some time. Another few years, man. You'd be like, hurricane? Yeah. That's all. That's not going to bother you. But we can't stamp you. If you get on a plane and fly out deliberately, you can't get the stamp. If you happen to not be here, which has happened to me, that I've happened to not be here. I think I was in Indiana when the first one came through, but it didn't really do that much here. Patrick was here and Walter were here. I think you were here also.
Yeah, I was here.
You stayed for that one.
I stayed for Helene, and then when we were coming back from IV-88, we were getting the news, and like the next day I got into work, and I'm like, I'm a piece out.
Yeah, Joe was. What was that? There was a movie that came out with alligator. I can't remember the name of this movie, but it's basically. Is that the one where there's a woman and the alligator's like trying to get into the house to get her? Like Florida's getting flooded. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, I was looking at that with Lola. This was a couple of years ago, and she was so mad because she was like, "Oh, this is gonna give me nightmares now for a long time."
The only alligator movie I know of is Lake Placid. Where it's like,
I don't think it was. What was that movie, Lola, with the alligator, with the big giant alligator trying to eat that chick? I cannot remember
It's probably Lake Placid. All I'm saying is,
I don't think it was Lake Placid. It was in Florida. And there was like some kind of hurricane that happened, and the
alligator.
Yeah, it was basically like Sharknado, but a little bit better than that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if an alligator shows up in my front door, Hank, I have I live in Florida now, so I'm lucky enough to have stuff that goes quiet, and I'll take care of my gator problem real quick. I'll chop that up like Happy Gilmore and mount the head.
Just don't look at those movies before you do anything. So I'm trying to make sure I'm checking the chat. I don't see if anyone has any comments or anything like that. Let us know. And then smash those arrows ups, by the way. So let me see. Here's something I did want to talk about in the vein of this whole Trump thing.
I'm going to have to show off guns eventually. Y'all are just
Oh, you're waiting. Okay, well, before we talk about it,
up a storm.
did you guys see this that I posted? Did anyone see this?
Yeah, and no one responded to the fact that I said I should grow my beard and hair like that, and I kind of hurt my feelings.
Oh.
Just throwing it out there. I was like, I'm gonna grow my beard and hair just all out like that.
So this, it's okay. Can your hair grow that wild? Because mine can't. Can't.
I do not have the genetics like that. I look like the Gerber baby. It would just be patchy as all hell.
That's why I'm laughing, because there's no chance of me. My hair maybe can grow out and get that crazy, but there's no chance of me being able to do that. Okay, and so I did. So basically, for the people who don't know what we're looking at here. We are looking at a post that I did on. I'll pull it up here on X. So right now, Brandon Herrera has this campaign to become the director of the ATF. Everyone's seen this, right? You've seen this, Patrick?
Yes, I don't think it's going anywhere, but yes, I
have. Yeah, so, I don't. Yeah, I doubt it's going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I want to talk about here. But here it goes. Your guns will love you, and your dogs will love you. So I did that. Actually got some, got some attention, got some reposts and stuff like that. And I think, some interesting comments, including Brandon Herrera. He was complaining about the beard and everything. This is AI. This is as close as I could come to creating.
Did he say he looked like Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
It does to me. That's what I think.
It does, yeah. If he does get in, I think it would. Because I watched this video and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a joke. But he made some good points, especially when he talked about amnesty periods and talked about defining the correct decibel for what a suppressor is. There's ways around it, obviously. He understood if it were to ever happen that it had a lot of stuff has to go through Congress. But if he puts on amnesty periods, I'm buying tubes like you wouldn't believe, and there's going to be Sten guns that are just registered.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to get ready to take a break here and come back into this. I don't know if Brandon Herrera stands a chance, and I think it's going to be some time before Trump can make this pick. But, you can always make a shot. He is picking a lot of young folks who are out there.
I'm hoping Don Jr.'s in his ear helping him make a good decision.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk about Brandon's bona fides when we get back here in a second. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point. Yeah, okay, hold on. Gotta change this again. So, as I was saying, Brandon has done a lot of stuff. He's a YouTuber, but I wouldn't put him just as a YouTuber. I think he's a legit gun guy. He's not just the AK guy. He's building the AK-50, right? He's done a lot of different things. He's also run for office. Wasn't Brandon? Wasn't he like an intern on Trump's first run? Because I remember seeing pictures of Brandon with Trump Force One at some point. I remember seeing all that.
I think that was like the Young Conservatives or Young Conservatives from America. When he was in college.
He was part of that.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So Brandon's done a lot of things in this vein, and I don't think he would be a bad choice. But who else do you think we could get? I know people have said before they would like to see Don Jr. do it. Don Jr. I saw somewhere saying he's not taking any.
He, unfortunately, it's currently, they're not getting rid of it. I don't see anybody.
Yeah, they're not going to dismantle the ATF.
So that leaves it as a.
What if Musk finds out the ATF is wasted money, which it is?
They still won't get rid of it. It's a law enforcement agency, so they're going to put somebody in charge who has law enforcement background and some sort of managerial political background. The person is going to do fuck all and not help us at all.
Yep.
We might get better. We might get it a little bit easier. The revocations that have been happening with all of the FFLs where you make one little clerical error and they come and take your license. Stuff like that will probably get better with the proper person in charge of the ATF. But
so
I don't
if not Brandon, who do you think? And I know Brandon's a long shot. Brandon's a long shot. What about Dan Bongino or something like that? You're thinking?
No, he has no. It's going to be somebody with political ties.
It's going to be a yes man. That's who it's going to be.
Who is a law enforcement person. They're not going to be cleaning house. They're not going to be firing agents. They're not. Hopefully, again, what they can do is get somebody in there that will course correct and go back to, the early 2000s ATF.
Yeah, well, so to me, I think the dream is for all of us, we like to see the ATF go away, right? That's what you guys are saying. The practical thing of that, just like we're talking about Trump doing something for the Second Amendment, because he's there, because we voted for him, it does not mean we think he's going to do it. It would be awesome to see it done, actually. And I'll give him credit.
He has we are, unfortunately, we are small fish. The gun stuff in this country is small fish compared to probably the other things that he has to deal with. I hope he can put somebody in. I would love to see somebody get in there that can just completely course correct the ATF to being back to what they were, 25 years ago of, listen, you made a couple mistakes on your paperwork. Don't worry about it. Fix it. Don't do it again.
Yeah. They should just be administrative and not activists. So they shouldn't be going out there and... Remember when they used to go after like actual bad guys and not the FFLs, and then they just basically gave those out?
Before Biden took office, the year before Biden took office, there were 3 revocations of licenses. 3 across the entire nation. And those 3, if you read what they did, those FFLs were like heinously bad about record keeping, not doing background checks when selling guns. Stuff that blows my mind.
Yeah, and sometimes you get an actual bad FFL person out there.
It blows my mind that there's an FFL out there that is just purposefully like, fuck it, I'm not going to do a background check. But, like, completely blows my mind.
There was one in Massachusetts that did that.
Just thumb to the government.
No, there's bad things that happen. Like, there's different cases of people who fraudulently set up FFLs and all that. That's what they should be. That's who they should be dealing with.
Trump's last year, they got rid of 3. The first and second years of Biden, they were pushing like multi-hundred revocations, like 300 a year.
Yeah, we know people who got hit. We talked about it. They became activists. They became activists when they decided to start making up their own laws and stuff like that. Or making up their I shouldn't say laws, but rules, right? Like trying to make up rules and things like that. Yeah, I think that's it. It would be a win if we see them just go back to what they used to be, right? Obviously, there's folks out there doing bad things. Obviously, when bad things happen, you want to go to the ATF to find out, well, what was the chain of custody of this particular
2022,
thing?
let's see, hold on. I'm going to pull up the revocation list, how many they got revoked by year, because they started pushing out a list of all the revocations that were made.
It went up big time. I think John's talked about this, but I cannot remember the numbers right now. These are numbers John would probably know better than us, but it was big time that they were going after people, and they were giving no.
The first year of Biden, July through December of 2021, they had 34 revocations. It's 34. Then 2022, these are violations cited. They went from 34 to 252 to 407 the next year. So they are out there looking for issues, small mistakes, stupid shit that doesn't matter.
And once they kick you, you can never get that back, I don't think. Yeah.
So in 2021, they had 5 revocations. 5 in 2021. Then they kick it in a full gear. 2022, they had 88 revocations. 2023, 157 revocations. During Trump's admin, they only had like a handful. 3. 2024. So far, the total for 2024 have been 331 revocations.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many of those where it was like, you did
clerical errors.
Yeah, small clerical. Oh, I messed up a date.
That's it. That's things like that. Yes. That's
how many do you think out of those 300 and something where I put the wrong date down and no.
And then they also have a list here. They have a list on ATF.gov of all the licenses that have been confiscated, as if they're putting like heads on spikes out front of their office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean, clearly they had a mandate from the Biden administration, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anyone. I'm trying to think of who is in law enforcement, but,
they need somebody to course correct them completely.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're not, unfortunately, I believe me, am the first to say that anything that they do could go to the FBI. There's no reason to have the ATF. It shouldn't exist in the first place. And everything that they do is unconstitutional crap.
I wonder how much alcohol and tobacco stuff they did.
Very little. That's the crazy thing, is it's very little. But it's not going to happen. Realistically, we're not getting rid of them. The Trump administration is not getting rid of the ATF. Again, I would love to see it gone, but it's not going to happen. So the best thing that I can see happening is putting somebody in charge that can course correct, fix this crazy revocation nonsense, and tell them stop doing this bullshit and go back to what we were doing, where your job as an ATF agent, as a field agent that is inspecting FFLs, your job is to come in, look over the books. If there's something wrong, tell them, listen, here's what happened. Here's what we found. Fix it. We'll come back and look at it.
Yeah, you've got this amount of time to sort this out.
Just fix it next year when we come back. If you're making repeat mistakes next year, we might have more trouble. If you're making repeat mistakes again 2 years from now, we're going to have some serious trouble. But if you're coming in, you make a mistake in the a first year FFL for me, I'm sure there's something on my books that they're going to look at and go, I don't like that. It's my first year. I'm going to have weird things happen. As best as I can, I'm doing my best to go by the letter of the law, but they're fucking crazy. They're going to find something. So yeah, hopefully we go back to removing all
Go back to what it was you're saying.
Don't go back to not yearly inspections either. God forbid a gunsmith that takes in... Right now, I have taken in like 200 guns this entire year. There's no fucking reason to come inspect me. What? Somebody drops a gun off at my door, I work on it, and I give it back to them. Like, what are you inspecting?
Half the time, you don't even have to put it in your books unless it's over 24 hours.
Correct, yeah. If the person can stay, then it doesn't go on the books.
Yeah.
Like today, I actually did a 1911 trigger job for a customer. He walked in off the street. I know him. But he walked in.
Some random dude just come up to your house.
No, he walked in. We shot the shit for 35 minutes while I worked on his 1911, and he left, and he was happy. So it's like, I'm not even...
What the hell is going on with my Tech 9?
I haven't ordered the part yet. I can't find it.
Oh.
I sent you the link.
Yeah,
No,
we went to that link. They
gone.
apparently
They
didn't
don't
have
exist.
it.
They're out of stock.
If you see it again, Joe, let us know. But Patrick has allegedly been looking.
This is my tism breaking in right now.
I couldn't find any. The cheapest one I found was like $55 for the extractor and another like $15 for the screw. So I haven't ordered anything because I got to find something cheaper than that.
Yeah.
That might just be the going rate.
It's ridiculous for a fucking bent piece of steel. For a piece of shitty steel.
Yeah, but you're not going to make it. I'm not arguing with you, but
right here, extractor for Intratec Tech AB10.
$55.
$44.99.
$44.99 plus shipping.
Oh, come on!
You're pushing $60 with that right there.
Okay, I'm just saying it was in stock. You know,
yeah.
I mean eBay would also be.
Can't find any. Go look. They don't exist. That part doesn't exist anymore because those guns should be rounded up and thrown in the garbage.
How dare you?
Both of y'all.
Blasphemy.
Taken, rounded up, and
This is. I know this is some element of Patrick just going. I don't want to deal with this.
Well, one thing is there is an extractor and a screw in that gun. I don't know why we're replacing it. Why aren't we fixing it?
This doesn't work right. And Walter and I, we shot it. It doesn't work right, as Joe said.
Why don't we just retension it and fix it instead of buying a new one?
Okay, can you retension and or whatever you're talking about?
I assume it's a piece of
I was going to
flat
say that there's
wire.
been no video where I'm getting the praises sing to me like the gods of Hank being like, I finally got my Tech 9.
Oh yeah, no, because it's been sitting in my
because
safe
Walter and I shot it and it was not working right, and so it went to Patrick. It went on it to his books.
Am I ever going to get to show off guns, or I'm just going to keep...
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
Up my ass.
Okay.
What are we doing here?
Down, son, down.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's, hold on, let's switch over to him.
All right, what do you want to see first? I got four.
Now he's mad about the showing of the guns. Okay, here we go.
I got four, and I have a customer stop.
Dealer's choice.
Check this out. I traded for this the other day.
Ooh, that's a pretty one.
It's a Smith & Wesson Model 22, which is a modern take on the 1917 Smith. So this is the 45 ACP that we took to war, World War I and II. This one in particular, color case hardened. So
okay.
Yeah, you can't see it in this lighting, but that is color case hardening, and it is It's absolutely beautiful. This grip is absolutely tiny. and these are not very fun to shoot. But it is a very, very pretty gun, and I am very happy to own this.
So what'd you say? Trade or what was that again?
Yeah, I did some horse trading. I got this, and I got something I've always wanted. I don't know if anybody will know what this is.
It looks like an old cowboy gun.
No, it is a cap and ball. I want to say, I'm guessing it's a Uberti clone, or it's an original.
No, there's no original. I don't have the money for the original.
Okay, so it's a Uberti or like a Pedersoli. Oh, it's
Colt Lamat?
Oh, come on.
What is that?
Hold on.
It says something Colt. I thought it said Colt Lamat or something like that. What does that mean?
Colonel Lamont.
Colonel Lamat.
This is a Lamont revolver. So this is a clone of the old Lamont revolvers from the Civil War era. It's a 9-shot, 44 Magnum revolver with a 20-gauge black powder shotgun underneath.
All right, that's cool.
So
yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Click back and you get your revolver, or you press down on this and it hits the little nipple back here, and you have your black powder
shotgun.
20-gauge shotgun. Yep.
It's like a blunderbuss. Yeah.
Yes. This thing's
You gotta
super
do a
cool.
video on that.
That is cool.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to shoot it. This thing is really cool.
So also a trade?
This was in the same trade. I traded off my X95 and a old Colt that was not worth a whole lot of money for both of these revolvers. And this I've wanted for a very long time now. This is a very weird piece, and most people do not want to own something like this because they're not great guns. My favorite book, Cold Mountain, the main character picks a Lamont revolver off of a corpse and carries it throughout the entire book. So
Is it in the movie?
It is actually in the movie as well, yes.
Okay.
I've always wanted one. The originals, they only made about 2,500 of the originals, so they are $10,000 to $15,000 a pop if you want a real Civil War era Lamont. These here tend to go for about $1,500, so they are not cheap. They're not like those Colts that you can get for like $300 or $400. These are fairly expensive, intricate little wheel guns. So very happy to have one. We're gonna do.
Yeah, that would be cool. Let's see.
Really we'll have to pack the 20 gauge and actually shoot the shotgun as well. Yep, there you go.
You had
it's right there.
You had that X95 for only like a hot minute too. I remember when you were like,
"Yeah, I got rid of it. I shot it. Didn't like it."
Really, man.
So yeah, no, the Tavor, not the Tavor, the
X95.
I'm not a bullpup guy to begin with. Hank will tell you that, but the AUG is just a better bullpup. I have an AUG now, and I just prefer the AUG. All right, two more before I get called away for customer stuff.
Oh man, I will have to definitely disagree with the AUG on that one, but you know what?
The AUG versus Tavor, the AUG outshoots the Tavor all day, every day.
And you have an original AUG and you have an Nylog, right?
I have a Nylog and I have an MSAR, which is an
MSAR. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me go back here.
I'm so jealous of this.
Explain what we're looking at here for the people listening on audio and myself.
Look from the outside like an M1 carbine, but that is not what this is. This is a Select Fire M2 carbine.
So machine gun?
This is a full automatic post sample that I just put together. I just finished putting together. It's actually, funny enough, it's a trigger group, so I serialized the trip itself. So the actual full auto trip that goes in here is serialized. And it is M1 carbine, M2 carbine parts drop right onto an M1 carbine and make it fully automatic. That's why they're illegal. If you own all 7 of the fire control parts, you are a felon in possession of an illegal machine gun.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, so you can own 6 of the 7 parts perfectly fine, but if you own all 7, you are now a felon.
So it's like,
unless you're me or Walter or any of us 0107s or 0702s. So this one is now serialized Chrome Vanadium Arms. It is
so this is yours. This is your this is Chrome Vanadium Arms gun.
Yeah, this is the business's, and it is on my. I think mine is an Inland M1 carbine, and I just stuck the pieces on, put the stock on, and it is now Select Fire. It is very unwieldy. It is not great to shoot.
I don't. So I will buy the ammo. But
you're welcome to shoot it. I will bring it.
We need to hang out because I will buy the ammo. I need to let it a couple.
We're welcome to shoot it. We finally got it running. It took about 100 rounds to really break it in. Now that it's broken in, it actually runs pretty well. It burps through ammo without. So this is funny. This up front is a compensator that just bolts on the front end.
Yep, I've seen it.
I believe the Spaniards came up with this when they had M1 carbines, M2 carbines. Without this gun will go to the sky in about 6 rounds. With this, it's actually kind of controllable. It's still a little unwieldy, but you can actually shoot it. Without this, completely uncontrollable.
Did you post video of this already? Because I could swear I saw something,
yes,
but it wasn't you shooting it. It wasn't you shooting it.
I sent a guy that is a M1 carbine collector. That's a friend of mine that I had him try it and he loved it. So.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta do. We've got some videos we have to do. I don't know if this is gonna be at the at Walt's place out here or mine
Last but not least.
Okay, hold on.
Steel. M1 Garand. This is one that I just built myself. I got 50 seconds. I had a World War II receiver. It's a Springfield Armory 1944 dated receiver. Sitting in the safe that came from the CMP. I've had it for probably 8 or 9, maybe 10 years. And the person before that had it for probably 10 years. I came across a barrel. I came across an action. I did some other horse trading for the other action, and I kept the barrel. Walter sent me a whole bunch of parts. I was still missing a couple, so I ordered some. But my pins that I needed came in today, and now it is ready to go. We need to take this and test fire this. It is a weird conglomeration of some of it is PB marked, which means
10 seconds.
Beretta. Some of it's Beretta, some of it's Springfield, some of it's all over the place. So this needs to get shot too.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get more into this once we get back. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com. All right, so we lost Patrick there because I think he said his customer, he's got a customer there. So, and I don't know when we're going to get Rich coming in. I was going to ask Patrick, like along the lines of all the stuff he's showing us, when the hell are we gonna? Because the first thing he was supposed to machine gun is a 22.
I told him if he didn't machine gun a yeet cannon, I would be kind of upset. I've been and we already named it the Yeet-O-Matic, and he just hasn't done it yet. So.
Okay, I didn't realize that was a project. So apparently,
yes, I told him this. When he's like, guys, I got my FFL, I'm like, dude, congrats, man. I'm so happy for you. Make a Yeet-O-Matic. And he was just
okay.
Like, all right, we'll figure it out.
Okay, cool. So, did you have some other guns you wanted to share before we got into anything else here?
I got nothing new. I still got to do paperwork on a 30 cal suppressor that's sitting at the shop. But I really got nothing new other than pretty much everything's receivers. I can't really talk about my Anderson big bore AR pistol that we're doing, the big bore pistol competition that we're all doing in conjunction with Anderson.
Okay, you can't talk about that yet, or
it is sent off to my Cerakoter to get the most dopest Cerakote, and it's going to win the competition. So that's all I'm going to say. It's a 450 Bushmaster AR-15.
We'll see what Flying Rich has to say about that when he comes on. And obviously, do you know what Walt is up to?
Yes, I do. And he's going to be, me and him are going to probably go neck and neck for what we're building. Because I know what he's building, and it's freaking cool. And I've told him, and I brought it up to Peggy too. I'm like, people are going to probably want a semi-auto version of this. This is something people would buy.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we've got to wait until we get Walt back on to talk about that. We were supposed to see Rich. I don't know if Rich has made it like once he gets back. Let me see. I think this is the video. Let me see if I could pull this up that Patrick was talking about with that gun.
Yeah, I saw it this morning, and the M2 carbine has been on my list of guns to shoot forever.
Let me see if I can get it to play again.
That was cool.
Yeah, there you go. So, all right. So, I think we'll get Patrick back once he deals with his customer that came in there. And what else is going? Did you look at the Mike Tyson fight? I don't know.
No,
we need to talk about that.
No, because this is my deal. I was hoping Mike Tyson would have knocked that dude out.
Really?
I was hoping a first round knockout because in my mind he is always going to be Iron Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I hear, he was not good, and it sounded like it was a money grab. I mean, hey, they threw him.
I think Tyson, got 20, and Jake Paul. Is it Jake Paul?
Yeah,
it's Jake Paul.
And
Jake Paul got Jake Paul, 30 or 40 or something. Mm-hmm. You don't like him?
His whole vibe, his persona, it bothers me to my core.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of really upset that there wasn't a first round knockout. I was hoping that Mike Tyson goes in there just ready to go, and apparently he went 8 rounds, and it was just
8 short rounds. Yeah, I did look at it. I did look at parts of it, but I was driving. Lola and I were out in Palm Beach actually, and on the way there, Lola was mostly looking at it, but I was driving, so I couldn't look at it. Every time we stopped and we were charging, I was driving the Cybertruck, I would look at it. But, I never thought Tyson was going to win. I mean, we're talking about a massive age gap here. And I know, listen, Tyson's from my era, man. That's, I was a kid in high school and all that kind of stuff when Iron Mike was the champ and going in there and knocking people out in 30 seconds or 60 seconds or whatever it was, the thing I was most worried about is that he was going to get hurt, but it's just not really possible that he could go in there and fight against someone so much younger than him that's an actual boxer. So if it was you, let's say, Joe, and you're way younger than him, yeah, for sure, he might kick your ass because you're not you're not that much into boxing, right? You're not training and competing and all that.
I did, and that's the thing. I actually I did boxing and kickboxing for 6 years when I was growing up, and I obviously Tyson. I'm a little bit after Tyson's time, so but I've always I grew up as a fan of professional fighting. Of all types, wrestling, MMA, all that stuff.
Wrestling was not real, but okay, I understand. This wasn't real either. This was
this
was not real, dude.
and it saddens me because
so I know you don't like Jake Paul, but I would give him here's the thing, I knew he was not going to win. Everyone was just saying that's the champ. Of course, I get it. You want the champ to win. I'm with you. What I was worried about was him getting hurt. But from what we saw, I respect Jake Paul that it was just basically like an exhibition match, and he could have really gone in there. Like as you were saying, Lola telling me about the fight and everything while we're driving. She was like, "Oh, he came out pretty good in the first round, 2 minutes shorter, and then from the second 30, he just started getting more tired." So Paul could have just gone in there and decimated him. But he wasn't he wasn't fucked up like that. You know what I mean?
That is this generation's. That's a modern day real life Rocky IV fight, but Tyson didn't die at the end, and that's from my. I haven't watched the fight because I don't want to because I see Mike Tyson as he was the world champ. And
right,
it's Iron Mike Tyson. I wouldn't want to see.
But who actually thought Tyson had a chance to win? I don't get it. You guys sound like Lola. 100%. Why? Where do you guys get in your brain that this guy who's almost 60 years old can get into the ring with a 30-year-old?
Because there were multiple moments that if he would have taken his full-powered swing, he would have knocked the crap out of him.
Oh, you're still on this dream. Even after seeing the fight, you are still living this dream.
The fight was retardedly terrible. It was so bad. There's no way he was not paid to lose the fight.
No. I don't think so.
At like 55 years old, some dude decides to mess with him on an airplane, turns around, 2 shots.
That dude was not a fighter. That dude was not a guy who's out there training and getting boxing coaching from the best boxers out there, or getting in the ring with people.
During that fight that you can see he's like, he goes to pull and then he like pulls his punch back.
Okay, so you thought this was just like wrestling. This was all choreographed.
No, this was a payday.
It was a payday. It's all it was.
This was a $20 million payday.
I'm happy for the payday. I'm really happy. I'm really happy Tyson got $20 million and didn't get hurt, because that's what I was worried about. I think Mike Tyson is a preeminent, I would say, scholar and theologian in American, like when it comes to the American landscape. He's one of our, like wise men. He's one of our wise men out there. I would hate to see Mike Tyson spend the rest of his life, man, just fucked up in the head.
Yeah, but
I don't want to see him turn out like what's his name?
Muhammad Ali.
That was terrible. Imagine being Muhammad Ali, that you were so beautiful, you were like a god. You did all this, and then you had to spend your last years. No boxer, no athlete on this level, man, gets to spend their last years out of pain. But what happened to Muhammad Ali was tragic, and I would hate to see that happen to Mike Tyson. So he got. I guess he needed the money.
I mean, yeah, he needed the money, but also
he actually did need the money badly.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that, because
he's got finance. I thought he was making money.
He was
I thought in the pot.
Yeah, I thought he was making pot money, podcast money.
Settlements against him, and he needed the $20 million very badly to pay off.
Damn it, baby mamas, man, we got to fix this baby mama situation. Someone's got to limit how much money. How much money can the baby mamas get from you?
Well, he was saying his mother's still alive as well, and he pays for her. He takes care of her.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, listen, if you have a kid with Iron Mike Tyson, I'm getting paid. All right. That's like me saying, I'm
sorry. There has to be some limits on this. I think Tyson or any other father out there does need to take care of their children. I agree with that. But there's your children don't need to live like ballers. They need to be. They need to be.
I don't want kids, but if I somehow had a kid with Jennifer
Aniston,
Jen Aniston, I'm getting paid. I want baby daddy money. I don't care.
I don't understand. Okay, cool. But you're gonna get custody of the baby?
100%. Oh yeah, I'm getting baby daddy money.
Okay. And the thing to me, though, I do want to say this. When Tyson came out, he looked good. Physically, I think the whole thing was good he looked good. He looked kind of scary. I don't know. I'm thinking about what Patrick is saying. Like, I didn't look at blow for blow because I was driving.
After we're done here, I'm going to send you some videos of
you think he pulled?
Slow-mo. So Jake Paul takes a swing. Tyson dodges to his strong leg, and then goes like this with his strong
and
arm,
pulls it,
and then pulls backwards.
Ooh.
Yeah,
100%.
And you see, isn't it in the clip? You see Jake Paul. He's like scared. He's like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, Jake Paul gets this fear. Jake
really?
Paul gets hit in the head once at the beginning. It was round one. They ring the bell. Paul gets hit upside the head one time, and his eyes go wide. And Tyson starts biting his glove. And it's like, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all made
okay, up. I'm going to have to look at this again on Netflix. Also, Netflix, what in the holy... How much money does Netflix need to be able to broadcast?
I have no idea how bad it was. So bad.
You know how many people, though, were probably trying to watch that fight?
There were...
100 million? Was it 100 million?
It was something crazy like that, yeah. It was something absolutely bonkers.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. I'm bringing in...
A bunch of people were like, okay, I see why pay-per-view gets so much money. Because they don't ruin any of it.
Yeah, I guess it's very difficult to do so far as the pay-per-view thing. Rich, what's up? We're talking about the Tyson fight.
So Joe's jumping in my grave, huh?
Because Joe said you're going down. You got no chances of winning that competition.
Oh, wait.
He said he's gonna teabag on you.
Kyle Wayne said it's the 10th. You're out.
Kyle said it's the 10th. All right, I will call Kyle.
Patrick, I'm so glad you're not participating in this craziness. Someone explain to Patrick what this competition is, please.
Oh, is this the one that I'm helping Walter with?
Well,
wait, you're helping Walter? Hold on, is that even allowed?
I let him borrow one of my tools that he needed.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
say, yeah.
No, I let him borrow.
Walter
He's putting a third pin in his. I don't know if that's.
He's open about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's out there.
I gave him the jig to use to put a third pin in.
I know. Yeah. It's gonna be sick. So yeah, what it is Patrick, we're doing the Great American Big Bore Pistol Competition with Anderson Manufacturing. So we're all making AR-15 pistols. Most of them are really short. Some of them, I don't know lengths. I know mine's really short, and we're using really large calibers like 450 Bushmaster, 8.6 Blackout.
Has anybody put 50 Beowulf? If nobody's doing 50 Beowulf,
I don't know.
I'd be very disappointed.
I don't know. I do know someone in the competition that has a .937 gas block. So, and homeboy could not go on Brown Owls and just look that up.
Jake Paul has officially challenged. Can't even say it with a straight face.
Come on.
Jake Paul has challenged Jimmy Carter, age 100.
Right. So yeah, we have a couple of criteria, and we're all trying to keep it actually very secret, so the viewers aren't going to be like, "Oh, I like Flying Rich, so I'm going to vote for him."
Right. Okay. So one of the main criteria is you have 5,000 subscribers or more.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Who is in this group? Who is in this?
It's me, Walter, Rich, Crump, and Dark.
You, Walter, Rich, Crump, and Dark. Okay, that's a good group.
And Anderson Manufacturing is gracious enough to support us on this journey, and they're actually cross promoting the competition as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I'm very excited because I'm like Mr. Delay. I'm ready to assemble my gun.
I've fired my gun.
Key components to it.
I have fired my gun. I just can't. It's off at Serica right now, and his backup is.
And Crump is not part of this whole thing going on.
Oh yeah. Crump's part of it.
Okay.
Yep.
So his gun. Well, actually, we really can't say.
We can't say. We're trying to keep it secret.
Keep it anonymous. So yeah.
Okay. And where are people going to vote on this when it happens? Where's that?
We haven't got that far yet. We'll figure that out. That's a rolling chain.
So
we're working
when is
on.
it done?
Okay.
When is the end of this?
December 15th. Because I thought it was December 10th.
I thought it was the 10th also. It legit, I could do a couple of touch-ups paint-wise and have my gun assembled tomorrow. I'd be ready to go.
I was denied shipping my gun out through UPS. Because the geniuses at the UPS store.
You talk too much.
You gave too much info.
No, I tried doing the right thing.
That's called giving too much info.
Yeah. So I walked in and I needed a shipping label to send to my Serica. And I was just like, hey, I just want to be honest with you guys. I have to ship this firearm to an FFL in Indiana. It's unloaded, disassembled. I just need to ship it out. Can I get a label? And they're like, we don't ship firearms. And I'm like, these guns I've shipped through UPS? Don't tell me you don't ship them. But even Peggy was like, why did you say it was a gun?
Yeah, too much
Peggy
info.
was like, you don't tell them that.
No, it's none of their damn. What are you shipping? None.
UPS absolutely ships firearms.
Yeah, of course. I get guns from UPS all the time.
Yeah, the UPS.
Yeah, mine shipped UPS.
Yeah.
UPS and FedEx are the only ones you can use to ship pistols. You're not supposed to ship a pistol through U.S. Postal.
I was shipping by the letter of the law, I was shipping a pistol. So
did you just go to another place and just not tell them?
I went.
By the way, this is another way I know you're not an actual Floridian yet.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Floridians don't give this kind of information.
I grew up in a communist state. I couldn't lie because I go to jail. So I
Yes,
went
you
to
do. You don't tell UPS anything.
So I went to FedEx.
Florida man lie all time.
I am so waiting for the moment Marley takes Asher to a pediatrician appointment. And they go, so do you have any guns in the house? And I'm going to be like, bitch, I got a gun right here in your office. So, I mean...
Like, I went to FedEx, and I just needed a label. FedEx said they do it, but they said, oh, we can't make the label. You have to make it yourself. I'm like, how
Did you
does
ask
that
for a
work?
box of crayons?
No, I didn't. No.
Mine, they charge you. That's the only difference is if you go in there and say, I need you to print the label, they just charge you for the print fee.
So I went back the next day, and Peggy helped me out, and I printed a label and just dropped it off.
I'm gonna let all of you in on a big secret, okay?
I walked in, I was
am a
just like, hey,
business owner.
ship this. Thanks.
I'm a small business owner, but here's a big secret for all of y'all. It's a website called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship. Like a pirate ship. Just do everything through there. And mark it as a hazardous firearm, XYZ. It's like 50% of the cost of going into a FedEx dealer or a UPS or wherever.
No
it finds
way.
the best rate. You just print it out and stick it on the
Pirate
box.
ship.
That's all I ever use. That's what I use. I do not go to
SHIP, Hank. P. Papa.
Didn't I say pirate ship with a P? Did I say pirate ship?
Is when you haven't had enough. You get scurvy in your butt.
So okay, so I
that's their
understand.
ship
Yes,
everything.
I was trying to do the right thing. My New Englander came out, and I was afraid I was going to go to jail.
No, you grew up in Afghanistan and you
Florida,
snitched your
man.
mouth on yourself.
Yeah. I
Damn,
so that means
Jody. You are so innocent. You are so innocent and sweet.
I'm so I can't help myself.
We gotta change you.
Now I can't go to Babyface's house because I snitched on myself, and snitches aren't allowed in his house.
The second somebody starts asking me too many questions about anything gun related, I'm just like, what do you want to know? Why are you asking the question?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not answering you full on. I'm not answering any of this. What are you talking about?
Or just straight up lie.
Just lie. It's not illegal to lie about certain things to certain people.
Yeah, none
Now,
of
if
their
it's the
fucking business.
police,
Yeah. The popo shouldn't even be asking you certain questions.
I've yet to be pulled over in the state of Florida, so
For example, I was just talking to someone about this, and this is probably a good, let's see what, we got like 33 seconds, but it's a good thing to start. So I was talking to someone not too long ago, and they told me, you know how if you get a suppressor, you're supposed to have all this paperwork, and people photocopy it, and then they take that paperwork with them. This guy told me, you don't have to do that. Nobody can ask you for that paperwork except the ATF.
Exactly.
yeah, 100% correct. And if a range asks you to show your paperwork, you can tell them to fuck off.
Yeah.
They're not the ATF.
And if they're dicks and they won't let you shoot in that range, fuck them. We're going to take a break. We're coming back. Yeah.
Okay.
The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran-owned and with over 20 years experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com. All right. Okay. So, go for it.
I'm wearing my 2A Commerce shirt.
Oh, so, how convenient. That's good. Yeah, hold on. Let me switch this. What were you gonna say? Joe?
So to that point, if a range asks you, "Oh, can I see your tax stamp for that?" It's like, yes, I completely agree with, like, hey, fuck off. Like, you don't need to see that. The only rebuttal to that is because I used to deal with this, and I had an incident where I swear I will go to my grave knowing that this was a sting. It was during the pistol brace stuff where you got a free tax stamp, and people thought, oh yeah, I can just get a free tax stamp. I'm not going to put the pistol brace on, and I'm just going to put a stock on it. That was not, you were not supposed to do that. And as a gunsmith, the guy brought it in and said, hey, can you put this on for me? And I was like, okay, like, I'm not doing something illegal. Do you have a Form 1? Oh, yeah, I have it right here. And I'm looking at it, and I know what the tax stamp looked like for the pistol brace. I'm like, sir, this is for a pistol brace. I'm not, you got stock. "Oh, I called my local ATF agent. He said I could do that." And I was just like, "Nope,
I'm not doing this for you.
I was like, "I'm not doing it." I even called the owner of the shop. I was like, "I'm not touching that. Like, no, this is like the guy walked out and I looked at him. I'm like, that guy was a Fed. He screamed Fed all over him. So that's my only rebuttal for a gunsmith. If you bring in something and it's like, hey, can you work on this? Because a gunsmith is going to look at his books and they're going to make sure that his paperwork's all correct. It's, hey, you got your paperwork all together. This I feel that's understanding. But if it's an RSO,
I mean that's reasonable.
Any NFA item that comes to my bench, I require you give me a copy of your tax stamp.
Yeah,
I do not work on anything.
There's
that's
things
NFA
that are reasonable,
but
why is like what we were talking about with a range? Why is a range getting all up in your business? They're not they're not the ATF. Cops can't even get in your business like that. If a crime goes down, all they need to do is reach out to the ATF.
I have gotten the power that goes to your head when you own an SOT. Because now I'm just driving around with machine guns that have nothing really tied to me. I mean, if I get pulled over, I just got a pile of machine guns in the car, and they're going to be like, the fuck is this? I'm going to be like, I'm an SOT. They're all legal. They're all...
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's going to
But still, don't give more info than you need to. They don't need to know. They don't... How do they know it's a machine gun?
Company-owned machine guns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
baby
faces rolling around with a fully auto Mac 10
so,
doing his Dunkin' coffee.
And let me tell you, a legally owned machine gun can be used in self-defense. There is proven case law.
Yeah, wasn't that the guy here? I know
that's the guy here in Florida. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I remember one time we had an event here on the range, and I'm trying to remember who I think Walter was here, but there was several manufacturers here that had machine guns, and we were shooting, and then someone of my neighbors complained, and
showed up.
Yeah, when they showed up, they were like, "Oh, they said that someone was shooting machine guns," and the guy goes, "Any of you guys shooting machine guns?" I was like, "No, did you hear the machine gun?" That's what everyone. No one, and I knew everyone had their paperwork or whatever. Like, no machine guns getting shot over here.
That is awesome.
And then the cop was like, "Okay," and then left. I mean,
I hope
the sheriff.
Was there. I would have loved to see it if Josiah was one of the manufacturers there. That would be amazing because I could see him just doing that, being like, "I don't want to talk about it." Yeah. whoever
it was, no, everyone was like, "What? No, we weren't shooting any machine guns."
That is the most Florida shit you could ever hear.
Yeah, you don't have to get into that. You don't have to get into that.
They need to know none of it.
Don't do the work for them. Don't do the work. Okay, so we got Rich here. Rich, welcome, first of all. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. Did you see my awesome... I'm going to let you answer this question, and then there's some other stuff we got to get to you with. The question of the day here on the podcast is this. Will Trump save the 2-8? Just to catch you up, the rest of us said no. Not necessarily. We're not coming down on Trump, but, we're saying no, not necessarily.
So I hate to say it, I'm kind of in the yes and no area because you already said like, hey, I'll sign 50 state reciprocity, but again,
is that real? Is that real? Was that really Trump? Okay.
Yeah. He said, bring it to my desk, I'll sign it.
Okay.
Right. But the House and the Senate got to deliver. Now, also the same man, when the third supposed assassin went after him, he said, "Oh, he had very bad guns." Well, I had him on the show on John Crump Live. And the guy had like a Remington 870 and a Glock 17 in his trunk. Those aren't bad guns. Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm not sure what bad guns look like.
Yeah, what are bad guns? Just out of curiosity.
We all know that.
Yeah.
What, a cop Derringer? Up there. Like,
no, I mean, what are the bad guns? The guns aren't bad. Like, in order to be bad, you have to have a conscience. Right? In order to be a bad person, you have to be a human being that makes a choice to be bad. I don't think a gun makes that choice. So guns may be used for a bad purpose, but for the most part, they're used for good purposes.
From somebody's point of view, if I rolled up with a Gatling gun, with a saw, some belt fed, something, they might, if they don't shoot guns, they might say, "Oh, he had some bad guns with him."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we know Trump's not a gun guy. That's
Yeah. I think he's trying to be better. I think he is trying to be better. And I hope that I don't know about the NRA at all, and I really don't care about the NRA. But I hope some of the other 2A groups out there, some of his affiliation with, like PSA, for example, has some kind of connection to someone that's connected to Trump, right? And there's other places out there. I hope these guys do better, but it's not a given. And I think, as Patrick was saying, and even Joe said the same thing, there's a whole bunch of other shit going on that people want to be taken care of, that including us as gun guys, and a lot of other stuff going on in the world that's probably going to take priority to that. But it would be nice to see that we get some good gun stuff out of it.
So I think we'll know if Brandon Herrera gets ATF director. If Brandon Herrera gets ATF director, yes.
Yeah, so that's what I've been pushing for. The guys say it's probably not going to happen. It's a long shot for sure, but you never know. If Matt Gaetz can be the what is he going to be, Attorney General?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Matt Gaetz could be Attorney General, Brandon Herrera could be the head of the ATF.
Well,
Yeah.
I know people that talk to Matt Gaetz.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I don't think Matt Gaetz is a bad guy. I know there's stuff this is what always happens. They bring up negative stuff, and there's been negative stuff out there.
Sure.
I feel like if there's negative stuff out there and they investigated it and they have a solid thing, then they need to act on that. Yeah, act on it.
Yeah, arrest him. Throw him in jail.
Do something about it. Yeah. That's my feeling on that. But you can't use these things. I mean, we saw what happened with lawfare as it was used against Trump, right? So.
They're just
we'll
worried they're going to get exactly what they dished out to Trump. That's what they're worried about.
The dudes who are the people on the left, the liberals that are complaining about Trump's picks, are the same people that put transvestites and cross-dressers in important positions in their administration.
Yes, they have no leg to stand on.
Kleptomaniacs, all kinds of shit.
You see RFK, the picture of health, and then you got this dude with long hair, and it looks like he's 50 pounds overweight.
Yeah. So, I mean, our RFK, yeah, man, he's definitely healthy. He's got a lot of gonads, He's banging chicks from magazines.
That man is taking tea like crazy.
I was going to say, that's what happens when you take TRT.
Yeah, you're that age. You got to be taking
those gonads. He's got, He's got, as Rick and Morty coined, he's got the cum gutters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think Rick and Morty coined that, but yes, you're correct.
Who coined it?
That's been around for a long time.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
When you say your prayers and eat your vitamins, it's him. It's say your prayers and eat your vitamins, injectables, or,
Yeah. So, but listen, I'm down to see everyone get, because I don't think Trump's picks, I haven't seen a pick from Trump that I think is worse than some of what we saw in the current Biden administration.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, they're talking about the press secretary. Is that it? She's 27, but you should hear her talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got no. But
he just used the same one that he had before. That's what I don't understand.
Because she's moved on. She's moved. I mean, she's making more money and all that, Joe. But she's kind of like elevated, and that's a tough job. I don't know if any.
I would not want to.
I don't even know.
Actually, hold on. How can it be a tough job if that Muppet that's press secretary right now is doing it?
She got through that with sheer belligerence. That's how that chick is getting through.
I don't even know who any of these picks are. The only one I know is that Brandon Herrera might get ATF director. I have no clue who he's picking. I don't know.
What would you do, Patrick, if Brandon gets it? I know you're cool with Brandon.
Very happy for him, and I would love to.
I want to be sworn in as an ATF agent the next day. I think everyone that has shared pick Brandon, we should automatically get badges.
Oh man, donut! You can imagine donut operator and all those like unsubscribe.
Oh, those dudes
as like instant ATF agents. I would love to see the fat electrician as an ATF inspector. Yeah. Oh man,
can you imagine the ATF doing play-by-plays on shit that's gone down?
Yeah,
and this guy's machine gun was totally legal. Well, he's wetting this guy up right now. So I don't know, but anyway, I think it is a long shot. It's a long shot, but it could happen.
I mean,
Dude,
yeah, and also
I
pigs
think
could fly.
Matt Gaetz, Trump's plan, like on Matt Gaetz, is to get a guy with a baseball bat in the China shop that swings hard.
Yeah.
That's
so.
what he's going for.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. And he can
I also
force
think
Matt
part of
Gaetz
it
through
is-
if he wants.
I think part of Matt Gaetz is litmus testing the Senate to see what litmus testing the people that are going to vote.
See what they'll go for. Listen, I personally like Matt Gaetz of what I know. There's things I don't know. But I liked when he was holding up the nomination and all that. I was
Absolutely,
all for
that's
that.
the point. That is not a bad thing at all.
Who is Matt Gaetz?
He is one of the Florida Congress.
Jesus Christ,
He's a
you
Florida
vote.
congressman, for fuck's sakes.
Okay. Again, I don't know politics.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, look, not all of us vote. So.
He's got a Frankenstein head. Hold on.
Wow. Wow. You're throwing that shade. Okay.
Shots fired. Did you vote?
I tried, and the registry.
What
did
does
not,
that mean?
The registry did not put my voter registration through when I changed everything over.
What?
Yeah, they
Okay.
wouldn't let me vote.
I didn't know all this was going on. So here we go. Matt Gaetz. That's Matt Gaetz. And he's the guy that was holding up the speakership when the speakership was going through in the beginnings. There were some folks in Congress who were holding it up. Boebert, a bunch of people. Yeah, most of the Floridian congressmen were doing it. I was very proud of them holding it up. And then when we got that idiot from California, what was that guy's name? What was the who was the speaker? The dude from California.
When was this? I have what?
Yes, this happened. This happened, Joe. It was awesome.
Yeah. Again, I don't do politics. So
Right. Oh, okay. This is why they didn't let you vote.
Yeah, 'cause they know.
Probably. Okay, listen.
We'll get you registered the next time. We'll get you registered.
I registered at the voting station, and I'm like,
Oh,
can I
okay.
vote? And they're like, no. I'm like, I just registered. So technically, I should be able to.
Yeah,
vote.
they didn't know. They looked at you and were like, I don't know. This guy could be from Ecuador. He can be from
Yeah,
Venezuela.
He has that look South American immigrant
Yeah,
going on.
100%.
Yeah,
He's
my
not allowed.
my pasty.
Wait. If Patrick can be Cuban,
Yeah, Patrick is Cuban. He is Cuban.
So Patrick is Cuban. I'm
He is the pastiest Cuban I've ever
You
seen.
ask all of my 4473s say historically.
It says Latino.
If Patrick is
Hispanic,
Cuban,
yes.
I'm 100% El Salvadorian. Okay, like
Wait. Hold on. Your stuff says Latino or Hispanic, babyface?
Yes, all of my 4473s that you have there say Hispanic on them. 100%, absolutely.
Awesome.
I
Yeah,
got invited when I went to college. I got invited to tour the University of Florida with the Hispanic Society. And
wow.
I went, no, I can't do that because they'll find out.
Did they
I
call
can't
your
show
bluff?
up. They'll know.
I'm like, did they try and?
He could 100. All of you white dudes could 100% look Latino, Hispanic, or whatever. Why not?
No, I do
my
not,
stock
no.
comes from Spain. We are the white.
Joe,
Spain.
I have
We're
friends
not-
that are Latino that look like you do. I don't.
They are lying.
so
about
wait,
their
wait.
Latin
Is
heritage.
Elon Musk checking African American on his application?
He
He's
should.
he's 100% African American. Yeah.
Yeah, and see, that's one case. Me, I am Irish as the day is long. Like, there's no Latin blood.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, so first of all, a lot of Latino people, the Spanish side, that's European.
That's your
Spain is in Europe.
And the Spaniards
Yeah.
are white.
Yeah, those are white people. So, like, if you look at Panama, for example, I have friends who are from Panama who look straight up like white, and they identify as being white or whatever, Spaniard.
Yeah, we're white.
You know, and Spaniards don't necessarily consider themselves Latino either. And
No,
then
the
they're
Spaniards are white Europeans.
Then there's Panamanians who
They're
are
swarthy.
really descended of
They're
Jamaicans and stuff.
swarthy, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I go
you
by the
could-
Benjamin Franklin scale.
what is the Benjamin Franklin scale?
White Europeans are like the British, the Irish, the English, the Germans. Anything outside of that, he considered swarthy, which is like that's what I go by. So I'm swarthy.
I had to go back and figure out what the hell Patrick was talking about was swarthy.
Yeah. So the French, the English, they were white Europeans.
I'm gonna run that on Lola. I don't think you're
I'm a
African.
swarthy.
I think you're a touch swarthy.
Yeah,
I
that's it.
gotta tell Walter that tomorrow morning.
No, Lola is 100% African. She's
she's
always
not
asking
smart,
me,
she's
like,
African.
I just put black on there. She's like, oh, I think you should put, because you're mixed race or whatever. I'm like, no, I don't have time for that shit. Just put black on there.
Yeah,
That's all they need to know.
Okay, so Babyface, you got invited to tour whatever Florida college for the Hispanic community. What if they're like, you walked up and you're like, yeah, and they'd be like, no, you're not. I want to see.
No,
you.
I don't think so.
The funny thing is, I could probably have sued them.
No,
like legitimately.
Yeah, because you're legit. You're legit. What's your percentage Cuban? 25.
One quarter.
Yeah. So, I mean,
my grandmother's family was basically off the boat Cuban.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's legit. That works right there.
So you know where all the good Cuban diners are.
Oh, he's eaten enough Cuban food to be Cuban.
100%. Hank to a place that he loves. The place in Tampa is his new favorite.
Yeah.
I don't eat meat, so I'd be a horrible person.
Eat meat? Is that
when did you stop eating meat?
I don't eat meat.
So how do you not eat meat and you get all this meat that's on your bones? Explain to me how that works.
Genetic excellence.
Joe says he doesn't eat meat, which is true. I think this is true, Joe. Yeah, when Joe was here the last time.
Joe doesn't eat meat. It was
Lola says, "Are you eating tofu?"
What are you eating? No. Eggs and fish?
No, I don't eat that. No.
What do you eat, Joe?
Yeah, what do you actually?
He only eats that punani.
Oh, don't be gross.
Oh, sorry.
What does it sound like?
Are you like a hummus guy? Do you just eat hummus?
Yeah, what the hell?
No. You can eat eggs.
What do you eat? What do you mean not hummus?
Yeah.
You gotta get protein.
Yeah, please tell us your diet, Joe.
Christmas, I cooked filet mignon for everyone. He had mac and cheese.
Yeah, I mostly just eat pasta. And...
Oh, well, that's okay. Now we know.
Fat, man. You need to eat more better diet than
He's
that.
basically a wagyu.
Dude, I eat like a college kid. All right.
Joe is a human wagyu. when the aliens get announced and they're looking for that real good meat. Yeah, Joe, you right in there. Me too. By the way. Yeah. They're not gonna want. Rich is too grizzly.
Is there
Patrick is losing weight. He's too.
Oh man, I've lost a lot of weight. They're not gonna want to eat me.
Yeah. Nobody. Yeah. Me and you, Joe. We're in big trouble.
Have you not eaten meat?
Most of my life.
What? Yeah, man, we got to get you on a
genetic excellence. I know it's something that
There are so many tasty animals out there.
Oh, animals taste so good.
Yeah. Listen, we're not converting him at this point.
Yeah, no, trust me. Ex-wife tried, that didn't work. Parents have been trying my entire life.
But now we know what's wrong with Joe. I was wondering. I was like,
yeah, that's it.
You think you think that's what's wrong with me? You think that out of all the things in the world, that's
I always, because you're always like, you know what? I've never seen this movie. I'm like, what is that? What, Joe doesn't see the movies?
Yeah,
he doesn't look at the.
Okay.
You
that's
know.
what you're gonna go with. All right.
Yeah, he said.
No.
There has to be a reason.
You never saw Red Dawn?
No,
I did see it, and I
you
prefer
haven't
the
seen
remake.
Red Dawn, have you?
I have, and I prefer.
What in the heck happened here? Did we go? I don't know if we.
I don't know.
I don't know if we. No, we're still here. We're still here. I don't know if we were supposed to switch. Yeah.
Rich, I have seen Red Dawn, and I prefer the remake.
All right, but what about Die Hard?
Nope.
We could go all down this list. I'm telling you, I was wondering why Joe is not. Yeah, have you seen Idiocracy? Because we live in it, son.
It is true.
We're living it. Trump is proof that we are living Idiocracy.
Yeah, never seen it.
I thought Biden was.
Holy moly!
I'm not a movie buff. I love Idiocracy.
No, but I mean, look at Trump. He was at the UFC.
Folks,
here we go. Sorry, damn it.
Law Shield. If you're serious about your Second Amendment rights, then you need to get serious about protecting yourself legally. Use promo code HANK for 2 free months on an annual membership, plus a locked-in rate of just $10.95 per month. Remember, the fight for freedom doesn't end at the range. Arm yourself with U.S. Law Shield, and remember to use promo code HANK.
Okay, let's see. This should. All right. So, listen, what we have to do here, okay, what we need to do is there needs to be a requirement. We're going to have to go back to movie night.
Okay, at a minimum, have you seen Heat? Heat.
The Melissa McCarthy movie?
Good one.
No, what? What? No,
That's like the best
the
gun
fucking
movie
bank
ever.
robbing crime movie.
Oh, sorry. I've seen.
He was not. He was not allowed. He was not allowed to see movies as a kid.
Are you like a Mormon or what's this other one?
No, he doesn't eat meat. I'm trying to explain to you. It's because he doesn't eat meat. That's why he cannot see these movies.
Where from up there? Aren't the
Mac and
Pennsylvania Dutch in that
cheese
area or
with
something?
Meat.
Pennsylvania Dutch. I grew up in Massachusetts with
The Massachusetts Dutch, man. That's what you are, right?
No, actually.
Amish.
No, the Amish eat meat and butter.
You like
I eat a lot of butter.
Yeah, there you go. That'll do it to you.
My thick thighs screams butter.
So, is this like a family thing of not eating the meat, or you were just always a weird kid?
Weird mother effing kid.
Oh, okay. There you go.
My-
And then,
So,
Mhm.
all right. High
Go,
school.
Rich.
I mean, cafeteria lunch. What'd you do then?
I ate Uncrustables and kind of powered through it.
Okay.
Uncrustables? Oh my god!
so
Yeah, man, we
you
gotta
know.
introduce you to something light.
yeah.
I don't know.
You would
do
be
you-
horrified if you
And
saw
Lola's
that.
gonna get mad at this, but okay, I know you don't eat meat, but do you do the, do you?
Oh, Hank, we do not
not-
need to know that.
We're skipping that question.
Oh,
No.
we can't talk about that.
I
We
want-
talk about everything
Oh,
here.
that question?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up. I don't know anything, but I got bad things to say.
You know what, Hank. I hope Lois smacks you for that.
You will.
I just want
I'm gonna get spoken to. I'm gonna get spoken to after this. I will get spoken to. I
Wait,
promise you.
All right, I think I got it. Joe, what's your marital status?
He hasn't been married for a long time. What?
Yeah, he's say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's,
I don't really
he's an
talk
uptown
about that.
girl living in a.
Yeah, I don't talk about that. Yeah, I don't talk about that. That's my personal life. I keep that to myself.
Yeah. There you go.
Joe's
Do you have?
deleting my number out of his phone book right now?
What was that? Say that again.
Joe's deleting my number out of his phone
Oh.
right now.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we talk about your personal life?
No, I
You don't talk about it.
I don't talk about it. Yeah,
No, I respect it. I'm not. See, I have a line, Joe. There's certain things I won't talk about.
But you think
Yeah.
the reason why I'm so weird is because I don't eat meat, and I think that's where you've got.
That would do it. That would do it. Listen, I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork.
Hank won't eat pork. I
don't eat pork,
wonderful-
but I'm still halfway decent.
Oh, I made some
There's-
awesome pulled pork the other night. Hank
Alright.
would never look at it. He would walk away.
Nah, don't eat the pork.
So, Hank, what disturbs me about you is you like your meat burnt.
Yes, that's
Yes.
the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an opinion on that, Joe? When you get your tofu steaks, are they well done, medium
Never, I was
well?
gonna say I've never had
You should-
tofu in my entire life. So
Joe, have you ever had hibachi?
no.
Oh man, you should go try a hibachi place because it's all stuff you would probably eat other than the meat. Just don't get meat. You get like good veg and like noodles and stuff.
I don't
love
eat
that.
vegetables.
You don't eat.
I can.
Yeah,
See, carbs and
Joe has a
fat.
very specific. He has
I have
yes.
literally stated I
Yes.
eat like a college kid. Like,
Yeah, he's got a very specific diet of what
Wait,
he
Joe,
eats.
do you eat chicken fingers?
Yeah, I'll eat
No,
like
that's
chicken
meat.
nuggets. Well, I eat
That's-
chicken
No, okay,
nuggets.
you'll eat chicken nuggets. That's meat.
That's that's
Okay.
not okay. Not really meat. It's like
Yeah, it is. It's processed meat, but that's meat. You'll eat meat.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Joe. We don't know if that's considered meat, by the way.
It could be.
What
cat.
about
do we know?
clams,
We don't-
oysters, scallops?
Nope, don't eat seafood. Nope, don't do it.
What
No
about
seafood.
like Chinese takeout?
Nope. Hey,
No Chinese takeout.
So
so
just
who-
pasta,
who has the
butter,
best chicken
pasta,
nuggets?
butter. Encrustables is considered what? That's considered baking goods?
yeah, grilled cheese.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, grilled
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
grilled cheese, pizza,
Will you get anything on your pizza? Just cheese pizza.
just cheese pizza. Yeah,
Okay, I, mean,
I agree with this.
like
Cheese pizza is the best pizza.
Cheese,
yeah,
cheese pizza
and I
is
also
good.
I eat ramen like 4 times a week. Like,
Okay.
There's so much salt in that, man. You got to cut back on that. Super salty.
Yeah.
you know what? I'm happy with my life. And, you know,
So
I live a very happy life and simple, very simple.
I invited Joe for Thanksgiving, and Joe said, "Nah, I'd rather eat mac and cheese and watch movies at home."
Yeah, can't you guys make some?
Depressing.
Can't you guys make some good mac and cheese for him? That's all. Make it
Dude,
like an
I'm
awesome
gonna
mac and cheese.
kick back in my chair. I'm gonna sit down and have some spaghetti. Watch,
So spaghetti, but no meatballs.
No meat sauce or balls.
Nope.
No balls. No balls for you,
Butter.
Joe. You don't do the
I'll
balls.
have you over. I make a mean spaghetti sauce.
butter
Just,
and palm
just
cheese.
butter. Just butter.
I'm
You're not eating spaghetti. You're eating butter noodles.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna sit my ass down in this chair and I'm just gonna eat a little bit of food, watch some Hulu. It's gonna be a ball.
Are you gonna at least look at Die Hard? Come on,
No
at least look at Die Hard.
Just TV.
Yeah, just look at Die Hard, please.
I don't even have a TV. I watch everything off a laptop. Okay, I'm like in the 1960s here.
Die
Do
Hard
you
works
have
on a laptop
do you
also.
have Netflix? Wait, no, Die Hard's on. It's not on Netflix. I think it's on Amazon.
I have
Do you have
Hulu
Amazon?
No, I have Hulu and HBO Max.
That's everything you could ever want.
Yeah,
Joe,
that's all
I'll
I
burn
need.
you a copy of Die Hard and I'll mail it to you. You want it on a thumb drive or a DVD?
I don't even have no, I'm good. I'll figure it out.
You just don't want to see these movies, do you?
They're wonderful.
No, it's not even that. It's more of just like I have to make time to do it.
Yeah.
And
You know why? He doesn't want to
but they
talk to us
give it-
about these movies. Yeah,
No,
that's the thing.
I understand. Like, yeah, it's Americana, and I'll get to it eventually. Like, I'd rather watch The Patriot.
The one regret, I never watched the movies.
Yeah, man. Come on.
I'd rather watch The Patriot 15,000 times. Like, it's
Yeah, it's a
classic.
good movie. Good movie.
I'll
Have you
watch-
ever seen Predator? Even? Can
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I've seen.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jeez.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait.
Now you
What
gotta
about
watch
Alien
Heat.
versus
Go watch
Predator?
Heat, where they trained Marines on how to reload rifles off of the scene where they break out of the bank because the reloads are so smooth.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
Heat
it's
is a
good.
great movie, but I can't watch that movie all the time. Like I can watch that once every few years because it's very intense. You really feel
it's
like you're
much-
in
much.
a shootout when you're watching
Nope.
that movie.
It is way too much.
Yeah, I mean, you watch that movie, especially if you're a gun guy, your brain is working.
I want to sit and play with guns while I watch
Yeah.
something like that.
Did they ever make a video game out of Heat? That would be an awesome
They did.
gun training.
I was
They
gonna
did,
say, I
and
think
it's
they
very
did. Yeah, I've heard of the video game Heat, but
It's not called
Yeah.
Heat. It's called Payday.
Yeah.
Payday 2 is
Yeah.
an excellent game. It is
Yeah,
Okay.
basically
it's fun. I
Heat,
played it.
the video game.
So I know Joe doesn't want to talk personal, so we're gonna ask him some personal questions here. Because I think if we're talking about what you eat and what you don't eat, let me ask you, Joe. And you don't look at all these movies. Do you look at porn?
God, Hank!
Is that okay?
what's the matter with you?
Come on, I just want to just yes or no. That's all. You don't have to give us specifics.
No, we're not answering this.
Do you enjoy midget porn?
That's a yes.
Lots of images.
I hope Lola comes in with the bionic Lola.
Lola's on a phone call or
Give the
something.
people
She
hope.
can't hear me.
Yeah, she comes in with.
That's why I'm asking these questions.
What
Okay.
the fuck is the matter?
All right. I think America needs to know. I think the gun
You
folks
turn
out
it around
there.
and Hank and ask him what kind he watches.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally look at midget porn all the time.
I've seen it
for you.
before.
Good for
Absolutely, I've watched
You
it a
and
couple
Carl?
times.
Yeah, I'm a normal red-blooded American.
You know what's
That's
funny?
That's God's porn. God's watching midget porn.
Oh, wait. What we need to do is I've asked Hank to do this live on the show. Have Joe show his search on Instagram.
No. It's a bad idea, probably.
Oh, Lola's in the chat saying I'm out of control. Why are you picking on Joe? I'm not picking on Joe. Joe is awesome. I love Joe, by the way. I'm glad Joe's in Florida. We are gonna ruin Joe. In a couple of years, his people in Massachusetts, they're gonna come looking for us.
I will say that I was scrolling through Instagram one day. Instagram Shorts.
There you go.
That's a pretty tame.
Yeah,
set
it's so
of videos.
tame. I know.
Yeah.
He's got noodles on his thing.
Yeah.
Goddamn noodles.
Fuck yeah. I got food. I got pizza. I got
Oh, you don't want to see mine, bro.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got
wanna
dogs.
see mine.
I got a shit ton of dogs on here. I got Shane Gillis memes.
Oh boy. Let's
I got
see.
some Ralphie May stuff. It's
Uh-oh.
tame
Okay.
as all hell.
So this was probably not the. Let me switch to this one, the Hank Strange one. That's the worst one. Let's go pull up the search thing. What do you got? What do you got coming up on you? Look, dogs. Patrick has dogs. It looks like he has Brandon Herrera on there. I got booties on mine. And I don't know why there's a dude throwing a football at a. This guy's
There we
freaking
go.
out. Yeah. Patrick's got dogs and Asian chicks.
Yeah.
On his Mike Tyson. That dude looks familiar. That's Mike Tyson, but I don't know. There you go. Okay, what about yours, Rich? Or your phone? You're on your phone. We can't see. We can't see what you got.
But I hate to say it, your stuff's tame compared to mine.
Oh, mine is very tame, I think.
Mine's very vanilla. Very, very vanilla.
There's the occasional bird or, car or firearm, but it's not
I actually don't look at that. I go on Instagram and I look at stuff to like visit around like the Florida area. Like I do a lot of I
see a lot of that. Yeah, that's cool. There's some crazy shit in Florida.
Yeah, or like donut spots, like places where I can get some.
Oh, donuts you eat. Okay, there we go. Boom. That's good food. Donuts is good food. That's good eating.
There's this place in Sarasota called 50 Donut Company. Oh my god, it is. You want to talk about good.
Yeah, there's some good donut places in Florida.
Yeah, so like my mission is trying to find like the best donut in Florida, and I travel a little bit. I thought at one point I was going to do like a Florida travel channel, and just like go all these like little mom and pop shops and do like short videos and do nothing about cones.
I will fully admit that 2 nights ago I was scrolling through Instagram Shorts because I'm an adult. I don't use TikTok. And a very small...
I don't know what that's supposed to be, Joe.
A very small, petite lady popped up on my Shorts. And I did tell Marley that I have seen her before in some documentaries on the internet. She does. I've seen that woman before on some internet documentaries.
You know what dude is covering for himself when he ratses? He preemptively rats himself out to his wife.
She does some wild things on those documentaries you wouldn't even believe.
Yeah. Now, who was it that in one of the chats I'm in with you guys, someone was talking about their subscribers? Was it Rich?
Yeah, it was Rich.
What's that?
Yeah.
Got to 19,000.
20, right?
Oh yeah. So Flying Rich Firearms broke 19K.
So that's the new. So Flying Rich Firearms. Okay, hold on. Let me pull that up.
That's a new channel?
Yeah, that's a different channel, right?
Yeah. So when YouTube went crazy.
How do I find? Is it Flying Rich _ Firearms?
I'm gonna have
no,
to do
it's
this.
just one word: Flying Rich Firearms.
Flying.
Because they have such a thumb on my channel, I will never get ahead.
Rich Firearms.
I'll break 100K before Babyface does.
I'm trying to find it. I'm searching it.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Oh, so you know what? I was not subscribed to that, so I'm gonna subscribe. Let me see if I could take these off so we can see more of it. So this is it here, Flying Rich Firearms, which I just subscribed to it.
19.4. Holy cow!
Yeah, 19.4. So
an hour ago.
yeah, so everyone go subscribe to this so Rich can get to 20. So you this is jumping over your other channel.
Oh yeah.
It is all Shorts, isn't it?
Just under 12,000.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that this is a Shorts channel, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
And it's working. It's totally working.
No, that's good. Let me see here. I gotta switch so I can go to the hamstring account.
This, I don't know what you would call this. The meta that you are using of the picture, so the thumbnail of the short is the firearm. Fucking hot. People love that sort of stuff.
Let me see. I'm putting it in so you guys can see. Flying Rich Firearms is what you need to look for, and it's right there. I just switched to my other channel so I can subscribe. So everyone go subscribe to Flying Rich Firearms, as well as did you change your thing, Joe, to Shooting Gallery? Is it Shooting Gallery or
Shooting Gallery 1? That's how you have to
Shooting Gallery 1. All right, let's pull that up. Shooting Gallery. Wait, hold on. Why am I not seeing that, Joe? Shooting Gallery 1.
Yeah, Shooting Gallery 1.
What is that?
Or no, actually, no, you have to do at Shooting like the at symbol, Shooting Gallery 1.
Oh, okay, at.
Yeah, I don't know why. I've tried to change it in YouTube. Like, it's some weird thing. I've changed, like, a YouTube URL.
The number 1, with the number 1.
Yeah, like the number 1. The at symbol, Shooting Gallery 1.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so make sure subbed right there. Boom. Okay, and then let's find and then of course you got Babyface P.
I'm getting
That
past
everyone
it.
needs. Here we go, Babyface P. You're okay. You're still your numbers are growing, Rick.
Growing,
Patrick?
but I don't post anymore. I haven't posted in like 6 months.
Yeah, you need to post some. Do need to post some
Fuck
stuff.
YouTube. They hate me.
I just got the past 4 videos I just uploaded actually all monetized. I'm pretty pumped.
Oh, you did?
God
Okay, cool.
damn. What is going? What can we make YouTube great again? Can somebody jump on that?
I'm curious to see what they do now. I think they're gonna. I don't know, man. I'm interested to see what they do now. They might be scared to really crack
They
down.
have to play nice.
Yeah, I'm wondering, or they're just gonna find other ways to start making trouble for us.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens now.
Back on the movie topic, real quick. I did start watching Triple R. I didn't get too far into it because I had a bad illness going on. But yeah, I see the fun in it. I do totally see it.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever saw RRR. Any of you guys? Yeah, it's an Indian movie. It's the most ridiculous movie. It's awesome.
It's actually pretty good, and it's in English, which I didn't think it would be.
Wait, is it worse than what is the Space Nazis one?
No. This is a good movie. This is like Marvel movie meets Indian movies.
Yeah, it's like Bollywood Marvel.
So,
basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Iron Sky 1 was okay. That was funny. Iron Sky 2 is unwatchable.
Yeah, it got pretty woke. Yeah. So I'm sure you've not seen RRR, Joe, or any of the Iron Sky movies.
It's like 3.5 hours or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's an awesome movie.
Yeah, if it's 3.5 hours, I'm not watching.
Where would you say it?
If it, like the only movie I think I will watch that's 3.5 hours is like a Star Wars movie.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Go watch Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Well worth the 3 hours or whatever.
Or
it
the
is
Rings
to watch.
extended cut. Like that's what I'll probably watch for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. There's some good movies. There's some good movies out there. I'm trying to think of what was a long movie, but a good.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank's a good one.
I think it's a good movie, but it's a kind of movie I can only watch. There's some movies I can only watch once, and Shawshank is one of those. I don't need to watch it again.
I could watch that
Really?
every time it's on TV. I sit down and I stop what I'm doing and I watch Shawshank.
Good, Bad.
What is it?
2 hours 58 minutes. Let's see what.
2:58. Okay. What is it you like about Shawshank?
2:22.
Oh.
I can't put my pinpoint what I like about Shawshank Redemption. It's just I watched it once and I just think the story that the movie tells and the ending it's like you want to watch the whole movie just to see the ending of Red and Andy on the beach in Mexico. It's just it's something that just draws me in. Same thing with The Patriot, like that movie.
Okay, so it's like a chick flick to you.
I'll watch chick flicks. You know,
you want to see them. You know what's my movie? You know what's my movie I can watch over and over again?
Notebook.
No, are you crazy? I've never even seen that the first time.
I've never seen it either. So
I love Fifth Element. Oh my god.
Never seen it.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Yeah, Fifth Element I could watch over and over again. Funny.
I haven't watched that one in a while. It's a fun watch.
Yeah, I also like Dodgeball, even though what's his name was one of the white dudes for Harris, Ben Stiller.
Farrell, yeah.
Oh God, he's such a.
But I could watch
So
the movie Dodgeball is funny.
It is good, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Well, another one of my favorite movies is like Skates of Glory.
Yeah.
You mean Blades of Glory?
I think it's Blaze. Yeah, with Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell. Yeah, Will Ferrell. Yeah, and I like.
Will Ferrell ruined that for me.
I've seen it, but Will Ferrell's just messed up. Yeah, I think he's always been messed up. What's the other Will Ferrell? Elf, isn't it? Elf, that's like the Christmas movie.
Elf is a great one. Yeah. Oh, is he in Wedding Crashers?
Yeah, he's in Wedding Crashers.
Is he? He has a small role in Wedding Crashers. Yeah.
Yeah, I like a lot of Will Ferrell movies. Talladega Nights, that was one that came out when I was in high school, and like we
5 seconds.
All through high school.
Yeah. We're going to be right back here, guys. Hold on. We're going to take this. Oh, there we go. You know what's another good movie? The Other Guys, that has Will Ferrell in it and Marky Mark.
Okay, yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah. So
It wasn't his best work.
Yeah, you know. All right, so let's see. We are at the we're past the 9 o'clock hour here. You know, I'm gonna give these guys a chance here to make sure. I want to start with Rich because you all need to go to Flying Rich Firearms and help get that channel boosted up. Hit that 20K because when Rich gets to 20K, he's buying us all guns.
Oh yeah, and when we get Florida open carry, that also.
Well, when we get Florida open carry, we will anoint you Saint Flying Rich, Saint Rich, or something like that. I don't know. We'll work on it.
When are we getting a decision from that judge?
Yeah, it could be any day now.
Oh, really?
We've been hearing that for a month.
Yes.
I don't think they want to do any of this until after we're past the elections. So maybe after the inauguration or something like that. Yeah, they don't want to touch this. You know what we're talking about, right, Joe?
Yes.
Yeah. And then when that happens and we get it, when we get Hughes carry.
We can't let him, he'll never let us.
I know. We are not, everyone's going to have to bow when Rich comes into the room. He'll probably stop talking to us. He won't fucking know us anymore for sure.
Yeah, so his head will be so... Yeah, his head will be so big, it's going to be like a hot air balloon just floating all around the state for him.
He will walk around with that amendment like tattooed.
Yeah, the only tattoo he gets.
Trumpets in front of me, and hear ye, hear ye.
Yeah, it's not like Rich isn't going to get that like stereotypical gun guy "We the People" tattoo on his forearm. Yeah. It's going to be his court case decision right here.
Right, exactly. And it's not that we want it for you, Rich. We want it for you, but we know what we're going to have to deal with at the same time. Yeah. It's going to be completely unmanageable.
How much would it cost us to get you to get the "We the People" tattoo on your forearm, Rich? Just like real talk.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
Okay.
No tattoo.
Yeah, I don't have any tats either.
I do.
Patrick, you got a tat of a
butterfly on my butthole.
Oh really? I
thought
you had the dolphin.
No, that's under my scrot.
Oh, okay. It's only for special people.
It's a taint tat, and it's only for special.
Patrick is like, that's just used on a special maneuver I do.
That's right.
Under the scrot. Like that.
I want to drop it low. You get to see the taint tat.
Okay.
Where do you carry your gun? Under the scrot. Right.
Scrot carry.
PWC.
Yeah, listen, before I get in trouble here, I think Lola is not even paying attention to what I'm up to.
You're lucky.
Trouble.
Yeah, but let's start with Rich. Rich, how can the people follow, support, etc.?
Yeah, flyingrich.com is a great place. All my social media is linked there. I didn't hook Definition Knives. Hold on. Oh, tell me I don't have my knife on me.
No one has sent me a knife from Definition Knives, by the way.
Waiting for one too.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're on
what
the
the hell's
list.
going on?
I got two.
What? The non-Florida guy got two.
I still am waiting for one.
I see now what I have to do. I have to run away and go to Mass. I see. I get it.
Well, wait, when I visit you this week, I'll bring you some.
Okay, cool. All right, so there you go. Then let's go to Joe.
You can find me on youtube.com/Shooting Gallery 1, or you can follow me on Rumble at Shooting Gallery. And also check out the Pewmongous podcast on Sundays at 9 p.m. with me and DLD After Dark.
There you go. Shout out to Dark. And last but not least, of course, Babyface B. Why have we not seen the baby boy?
He's asleep.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Boom, Vandium Arms. YouTube.com/babyfaceP. Instagram, baby_faceP. If you want to see something like this, get up and run. It will be on there. You can go find it. We'll have more videos of this coming up.
Yeah, you need to start doing a lot of shorts as well. I don't know if you want to switch channels like Rich did. It might be not a bad idea, actually. But
short of this, that is literally 5 seconds long, of just going brrr, already has like 3,500 views, which is more than my videos ever get.
Yeah. I've got a high point one that's just got skeet in it. And it just keeps getting views. I don't even know where it's at. I don't know. I gotta check that out.
I posted it 2 days ago, and it is currently at 4,300 views. It like plateaued and then has been going up again. So shorts is the only answer any longer. It's really sad.
I think so, but like the next time we all get together and do stuff, I think I'm gonna do mostly shorts.
I totally. That's all I'm doing now is shorts. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. Big thanks to these guys for coming in, especially Joe Shooting Gallery jumping in here at the last minute. I hope Walt feels better. Shout out to Walter Keller, Safety Harbor Firearms. Thanks to Flying Rich for coming on, hanging out with us. Also at the last minute, of course. Babyface P, glad to be back in the saddle here. I'm not planning on going anywhere. No more driving around. So we've got a bunch of gun stuff and other things that you guys will be seeing. Please make sure you follow and support these guys. And big thanks to everyone in the chat for hanging out with us tonight. We will see you guys on the next one. Let me go hit buttons over here. Let me do this. We'll see you. Peace.
Peace.